might my music double play. Made an announcement on Blue Sky and then oopsie daisy. Forgot to add a 2 at the end of my Twitch thing and oops. Um, I have a few things to talk about before we go into the video game. First things first, as you can probably hear, I'm a bit exhausted. So to explain why is, I don't know if you guys know, but I've been complaining about that on my Discord 24/7. I have not been able to sleep very well recently. Like at all. Or at all. One or the other. And that didn't help me yesterday when I had to go to a wedding. But I still went to the wedding. Still super fucking tired from the wedding. But, which is a little bit of a sad thing really, considering I'm like over 30 now. This was my third wedding that I ever went to, right? In my entire life, this was my third wedding I ever went to. And this was, I think, the very first time that I actually liked both groom and bride. The other one was the wedding of my aunt, just so you have an idea. The other one was a wedding, but I kind of didn't like the bride. She seemed like really weird to me. This was like a wedding of somebody that I wasn't very close with. But I went in there because they invited me. But I have to say I did not enjoy. The bride gave me like really weird vibes. And the other one was from my aunt and step uncle now. And I hate that guy with passion. Still do. Still to this day. Hate that guy. Absolutely hate that guy for the nasty thing he said to my mom. So much so that I was not best man, what's it called? I was supposed to represent my my part of the family. So my aunt had the wedding, but my mom couldn't or didn't want to. I don't remember, one or the other. Probably didn't want to come to her wedding, but I was there at the same time, so I was like, okay, I'll be going, obviously. But I hated that guy so fucking much. I could barely give him a handshake and like hug him. Barely. That actually became kind of a talking point in the wedding. Which, you know, thinking back on it, I kind of feel bad about it, you know. But at the same time, you don't call my mom a gold digging whore and then expect me to be kind to you, you little piece of fucking shit. But in any case, that's besides the point. How about we go start playing some Nimbus Company? Why is Nimbus Company not making any sound? Limbus? Limbus Company? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna restart Limbus Company. I did when I started it off stream. Now I suddenly decided to not make any sound. What the fuck is happening? I know what's happening. It's not Limbus Company's fault. It's not Limbus Company's fault. It's not. It's my own. I turned the music off yesterday because I was fucking jamming to some vibes while doing the mirror dungeon. Right. I saw that there were some problems also. Like there was some drama because of Faust. The Mao branch Faust apparently is considered too strong right now. So the developers wanted to nerf it, but at the same time they decided to not nerf it because it would have been weird. So in any case, we shall go back to beating the shit out of pirates for existing. But yeah, that was what happened. We had to be fair though, I really liked the wedding. It was a hippie wedding though. I have to say it was a hippie wedding. Like there's no way around to say that it just was a hippie wedding. It was like around the flowers, and I had to like wear. It was actually a costume wedding. You're supposed to come in a costume. Not everybody did, but it was a costume wedding. So my mom and my stepfather decided to come as the night and the moon, which it was cute. They were cute together. I accept it. But because nobody told me until like 4 days ago, basically, that it was a costume wedding, I didn't have a costume. I was considering going into a werewolf, but then it didn't want to work that way. And then I was like, my mom was like, okay, just go as a lumberjack, right? We have clothing here. And I was just like, yeah, but a lumberjack, you know, I looked horrible. Because again, like I said, I've been having trouble sleeping recently. And that also meant I didn't sleep for the wedding. So yes, the panda went to a wedding without sleeping. And that's how I was going to the wedding, and I just decided, you know what, there is actually a better, like, there's actually a better costume for me. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go there as a homeless person. So I had like a really bad hoodie that not hoodie, but like cap that I don't wear anymore. I wore that. I had like really dirty shoes, I wore that as well. My clothing had some holes on everything, so it actually, at the end of the day, I looked really fitting. And then we got there, and the first thing we had to do was like get some wedding, like, so for the wedding they had like bands, they had ribbons, and also a can. In any case, we got the ribbons. I had to put a flower crown on. So I did that as well. I didn't bother actually putting some extra flour on it. I was like, listen, that's already not me. I have allergies. I don't know if you guys know, but I have hay fever. So the idea of putting flowers on me with hay fever was already really fucking annoying for me. Which yes, now that I consider that I decided that Lily is always in the forest, that's not the best idea, but you know what, whatever. But in any case, I just put it on. It was actually great. I really enjoyed the wedding. The wedding was really cute. But we didn't stay for very long for one simple reason. We were all extremely tired. Turns out I wasn't the only one that slept very well. Nobody in my family slept at all. So we were all just there, kind of zombified at the end. So we all decided to be like, you know what, just let's fucking go home. My mother has really bad, like, arthrosis, is it that? Basically, the bones on her spines, normally the bones on her spines, they have, like, something in the middle so that they don't rub against each other. Hers, due to age, has worn off. To the point that basically the bones always rub against each other. And that causes extreme pain for her. So she basically kind of decided to be like, okay, listen, I can't stay here for very much longer. I need to go home. So we decided to go home very early. But at the same time, we didn't have any other option. So, and it was fine. Like, the wedding was amazing. I really enjoyed it. And like I said before, this was the first time in the wedding that I actually enjoyed, really liked the groom and the bride. Like, both of them are amazing. They look really happy with each other as well, so, you know. But it did mean also that yesterday I was basically dead. Like, we went to the wedding and immediately afterwards I was like, okay, listen, I'm just gonna go to bed. So I just immediately went to bed afterwards, slept until 9. Then I went to raid, and then I went back to bed. Does that mean though that today also I'm extremely tired still? Because believe it or not, when you get to the 30s, you don't recover from that shit very quickly. Like, my body does not recover from lack of sleep very easily at all. Like, it's actually quite annoying. I wanna die, I'm so tired. Oh shit, we're going to...
이 컨테이너일 거예요. 이제 열면 LCCB 부서의 팀장이 이곳에.
This one, it's gonna be the shipping container, and here should be the LCCB team captain.
정말 죽는 줄 알았습니다.
I really thought I was done for.
저는 이번 작전에 투입된 LCCB 사전 건축 3과 대리 파일럿이라고
Name's
합니다.
pilot, LCCB Preliminary Observation Unit 3 Assistant Manager.
당신 팀장이 아니었어요? 그놈들은 잡은 게 LCCB 팀장이라고 했는데.
Wait, you're not the team leader? But the pirates said they captured the LCCB team leader.
뭡니까 그 노골적으로 실망한 말투는.
Hey, I'm standing right here. What's with the obvious disappointment?
구해주셔서 감사합니다. LCB 분들에 대한 이야기는 많이 전해들었습니다.
Anyways, thanks for saving my life. I heard so many stories about y'all. The LCB, huh? Did you? What were the stories all about? I hope the stories were good. What kind of stories I wanted? Dante, thank you so much for thinking about it.
실제로 만나뵙게 되니 영광입니다. 입사할 때부터 계속 팬이었습니다.
Happy to make your acquaintances, sirs and ladies. I've been a huge fan ever since I joined the company. Oh no, guy, don't. Oh no, you're gonna die as well, aren't you, pilot?
다들 표정이 왜들 그럽니까?
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
이해해줘. 우리가 지난번 작전에서는 팬이라고 주장은 어떤 작자한테
Long story short,
안전보를 당했단 말이야.
there was a whole mess with another guy who claimed to be a fan. So yeah, you gotta understand.
그리고 전해드릴 말이 있습니다.
Oh, and I have a message to deliver for you guys.
당신들 이번에도 우왕좌왕하면서 유사 어딘가를 정신없이 헤집어 놓고 있겠네요.
Hey, I bet you guys are chaotically running around somewhere in UCorp and like headless chicken and messing everything up. Listen, sir, you're not wrong, but that is rude to call us out like that. Time for oof.
아닙니다. 그게 아니라 그분의 메시지를 좀 더 생동감 있게 전달한 것입니다.
Wait, I'm just delivering the message exactly as she said in notations and all.
조심해야 해. 우리랑 이야기할 때는 주어부터 빠르게 알려줘야 한다고.
Watch out. Don't you think it might have been better to start with, and I quote, and tell us who the she is too.
단축과 생략은 뉘앙스가 전혀 다르다. 초보인 것 같으니 한 번만 넘어가 주지.
Abbreviations and omissions are two completely things. I let this one slide, fledgling. Just this once.
주어 말입니까? 그거야 당연히.
Well, who is she? Well, of course, it's no other than
소드 과장님이시죠?
Manager Miss Sauder herself. She's alive?
소드 씨가 살아계세요?
Sauder is alive?
과장? 승진한 건가?
Manager? Did she get promoted?
아직 재활 중에 계십니다만 다행히 LCCA 부서에서 빠르게 도착해 주신 덕에 아슬아슬하게 목숨을 건지셨습니다.
She's still in recovery, but after team arrived just in the nick of time and treated her wound, saving her life. Huh, okay.
추서된 건 아닌 듯하군.
I'm glad that wasn't a post-humorous promotion.
소드
Humorous,
과장님도
not
여러분을
humorous.
만나뵙고 싶어 했는데 임무가 엇갈려서
Fuck, no, I didn't mean
못하셨습니다.
post-humorous to somebody who just died, no! Chat, don't think bad about me. That's not what I meant. Manager Sauder wanted to meet you all too, but couldn't make it on account of being on a different mission. I'm glad she's okay.
소드 씨는
Is Sauder okay?
괜찮으신가요?
물론입니다. 고비는 몇 번 넘기셔서 지금은 밥도 잘 드시고 대화도 잘하십니다.
Of course. Wasn't the smoothest recovery, but she's now healthy enough to eat some grub and hold a lengthy conversation.
아니, 그건 다행인데 그걸 묻는 게
No,
아니라
that's great, but I was asking because
파트너를 잃었잖아요. 바로 코앞에서.
she lost her partner right before her eyes. Oh. Paulette produced a piece of old folded paper and began reading from it.
LCCB 사원 여러분들은 한 번 더 기억해 주시기 바랍니다. 저희 B4팀은 모두를 대신해서 길을 트는 중요한 임무를 맡은 직원들입니다. 여러분들이 피를 흘려가며 내디딘 한 걸음 한 걸음이 미래를 위한 길이 됩니다. 그 길을 따라 우리 림버스 컴퍼니의 직원 모든 분이 나아갈 수 있습니다.
Of course, this company is gonna be like a... This is a reminder to all LCCB employees. We, the B4 team, assigned the paramount task of clearing the path before anybody else does. Every body stepped, every flash given becomes another stepping stone for your fellow Limbus company employee to follow the future into the future.
입사하자마자 받는 신입 교육 매뉴얼에서 가장 먼저 나오는 내용입니다.
That's the very first line from the new hire training guide we were issued.
저는 말입니다. 희생을 자랑스럽게 생각합니다. 비록 제 LCCB 동기들은 빠르게 돈만 벌고 빠지면 되는 거고 제가 유독 별난 거라고
And
하지만
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the sacrifices we make. Most of my coworker at LCCB just want to make a quick buck before quitting and say I'm the odd one out though.
희생이 자랑스러워?
You're proud of sacrifice?
진심이에요?
Seriously?
자자 이스, 정어리 고르맛 아이스크림 먹고 싶다고? 나도 같은 생각이었는데 어쩜 신기하네.
Rodeo tried to save the whole thing. No, is she what? You want sardine whale flavored ice cream? No way, me too. Why don't we head out and get some together? Okay.
아니, 노라고요. 아 무슨
Wait,
뭘
let me go.
힘이-
Let me go. How are you so strong? Rodea grabbed Ishmael's arm and began practically dragging her outside. Well, just in case she gets into another fight. I decided to sneakily follow them from a distance.
이스, 자꾸 그러면 분위기 너무 처지잖아. 사람 잘 살려놨는데 꼭 그래야겠어?
Ishi, you gotta stop bringing the mood down like that. You saved his life, didn't we?
상태가 안 좋은 건 알겠는데 조금만 참자니까.
I understand that things are a bit rough right now, but let's be a bit more patient, okay?
저건 그냥 세뇌잖아요.
Rodion, that back there, that was just indoctrination. They're brainwashing them.
개 죽음일 수 있단 걸 아무도 인정하고 싶지 않아서 희생이라고 포장만 하는.
No one wants to admit they're just throwing themselves into a meat grinder, so they wrap it neatly into the name of self-sacrifice.
알아.
I know.
그럼
Then why?
하지만 그렇게라도 생각해야 견뎌지는 사람들도 있지 않겠어? 당장에 돈 벌어먹어야 살아지는
That's
사람들도
true,
있을
actually, yeah. We had that discussion in the Library of Runia, actually. People need a way to endure the reality and go on living somehow. Some people live from paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes they just don't have a choice.
저 의욕 넘치는 친구한테 빨리 정보 얻어야지.
Let's hear out of Vazilla's friend. How about that?
애새끼 달려듯이 말하지 마세요.
Don't talk down to me like you're coddling some baby.
저희가 그럴 정도의 사이는 아니잖아요.
We're not that close,
로저 씨,
Rodion.
휘둘려주는 것도 이번뿐이에요.
But I'll listen, just this once.
알았어.
Fine. Rodia seems to have noticed that I was following them all along. She signaled me with a quick wink. And I was able to return to where the other sinners were before they did. Good shit. Oh god, my nose is so itchy right now. What the fuck? Why couldn't they have okay, whatever. You know what? That's extra lunacy.
고래 아이스크림 둘이서만 먹고 온 것이요.
Oh, fuck me. Okay, fine. This suggested that those have left me without a dying ice cream to jaunt.
여기는 영 맛이 별로야. 비려. 인어를 갈아 넣었나?
Tasted like fish, not worth the walk. Maybe they put ground mermaid in there.
스크림은 말이요.
Ground ice cream? Mermaid in ice cream?
이렇게 많은 사람이 보고 있으니까 긴장된다.
Boy, I'm nervous. What an audience, huh?
말, 헌트, 파.
Postof.
예?
I'm sorry?
빨리 말해달래요.
Talk.
싱,
SFS.
말.
아니면 대가리 박살.
Oh, suffer the obliteration of forehead. I love the fact that Sinclair can understand her. It's just funny to me as a guy.
알려주셔서 고맙습니다. 저 한결 나아진.
I appreciate you translating it. I feel a bit better. Alright then, Defin, calm down.
방금 정말 LCCB 부사장님 같았거든요.
This reminded me a lot of the LCCB, the 14 director than just now.
정말 혹독하게 다뤄줬나 보네.
Must have been a hell of a boss, huh?
그러니까
Where do I begin? I can't chronicle.
저희도 황금가지가 있는 로보토미 지부의 정확한 위치를 알기까지 꽤 긴 시간이 걸렸습니다.
It took us a hot minute to pinpoint the location of the lobotomy corp branch housing the Golden Bow, actually.
저와 대원들은 꽤 철두철미한 성격이긴 했습니다만
Me and my teammates were in a pretty tight ship.
결국 유사 뒷골목을 막고 있던 쌍갈고리 해적단 놈들에게 덜미를 잡혀버리고 만 것이 아니겠습니까?
The twin hood pirates of Yukop Backstreet caught us winds of sniffing around.
그러니까 이 정도면 진짜 싼 거라니까 그러네.
Listen here, lad. This is the cheapest bottle of oil in all of the Great Lake, Italia.
예? 아무리 생각해도 말이 안 되지 않습니까? 어떻게 어느 고래에서 나왔는지도 확실하지 않은 고래 기름이
What?
이렇게 비쌀
How?
수 있는 겁니까?
That's ridiculous. You're telling me that this whale oil of dubious origin is worth how much?
잠깐. 너희가 대놓고 심기를 거슬렀는데?
Wait, yeah, no wonder. You pretty much antagonized them into their faces.
아니, 그놈들이 글쎄 대놓고 저희에게 사기를 치려고 하지 뭡니까?
Okay, in my defense, those fellas was about to rob us blind.
아니 정보를 알아내기 위한 비용 치고는 사소한 거 아닌가?
I mean, couldn't you have just paid a little bit of money for some intel, though?
아무튼
Well, anyway,
저희 비포팀의 철저한 수색 끝에 저희는 황금가지가 있는 대호수 위에 로보토미 지부의 위치까지 알아냈습니다.
after a thorough search, we identified the exact location of the lobotomy corp branch with the Golden Bow.
황금가지는 무사히 존재하던가요?
Did you find the Golden Bow?
네, 그 유명한 눈이 부시면서도 그렇다고 엄청 부시지 않는다는 그 빛도 봤습니다.
Yep, saw the fabled golden light too. Too bright, yet not too bright, was it?
직접 보니 그 말이 무슨 말인지 알 것 같았습니다.
It seems my own two eyes to understand what that means.
로보토미 지부섬의 깊숙한 곳에서 황금가지의 빛이 참 영롱하게 새어나오고 있었습니다.
Boy, what an incredible incandescent glow there was, even from deep within the lobotomy corp branch ship.
관측과 통로 개척까지 마친 뒤에 보고서를 작성하고 돌아가려고 했습니다.
Observation check, confirmation check. All we had left to do was to dock it. I can't read. All we had to do was to dock it. Was to do on the docket. Jesus fucking Christ on a bicycle.
저희 비포팀의 업무는 황금가지가 정말 그 자리에 있는가를 확인하는 사전 조사입니다.
Oh, our job, by the way, was advanced reconnaissance to confirm the presence of a golden bow.
그 과정에서 지부에 남아 있는 환상치랑도 싸울 수도 있고 전멸한 팀도 꽤 있다고 합니다.
So there are plenty of advanced reconnaissance team encounters abnormalities or gets wiped out in the process.
작전을 성공적으로 완수했다고 판단해서 복귀하려던 찰나에
We're about to make our return journey, but considering the mission as a resounding success when.
그 해적 놈들에게 덜미를 잡혀버렸던 거구만.
So those pirates followed you guys, huh?
현장의 하루 팀장님은 작전을 수행하다 보면 이런 식으로 적대 세력들이 급습해오는 일은 빈번하다고 하셨습니다.
Team leader Haru assured us that nothing was out of the ordinary and that these interruptions by opposing parties happened all the time. Oh fuck! Ow! Ooh. Oh my stomach! What the fuck? Where did that come from? Ooh, okay, I need to be right back. Give me 1 second, please. That came out of nowhere. No. That was cool, though. That was so cool. That was so cool. Oh, there was a group there we could have killed.
You're the only one left.
All on me, naturally.
Oh no. Okay, hang on.
Bringing them back.
Ah, that was funny as fuck. Hang on.
Two ways through the group, careful.
I'm dead. Someone needs to do third altar.
Dead as well.
I get jump
Dead
off.
as well.
Did anybody watch, by the way, and see how many stacks we had? You know, sometimes you just wonder to yourself, like, what the fuck was any of that? I'm dying, you know? I'm dead. Because you think, oh shit, I have to go to the toilet real quick. And then you go to the toilet. And then it's like, there was no reason for me to go to the toilet. What the fuck's up with that, stomach? Make up your fucking mind. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go. Anyway, team leader Haru assured us that nothing was out of the ordinary and that these interruptions with the opposing parties happened all the time. But
하지만
나는 너희가 이 으스스한 곳에서 뭘 하던 별 관심은 없는데 말이야.
so I don't really care about you doing all the way here on this creepy ship, but
이분께서 하도 궁금해하셔서 같이 가게 됐어. 괜찮지?
but this gentleman here was rather curious about what business you guys were up to, so I tagged along. No objections, huh? Pilot's face turned pale with fear for the first time since he started recounting the story.
팀장님의 손에서 무기를 놓치는 소리가 들렸습니다.
That's when I heard the weapon slip out of our team's leader hand and onto the ground.
저희 팀장님 현장에서 진짜 명망 높으신 분입니다.
So I'm drinking. Oh, hi, Dumby. How are you doing? So I'm drinking Orangina right now. And I have to say, holy shit, that tastes really good, actually. My mom is kind of on anti-Americanism kind of right now. So she's basically trying to buy as little American product as possible. And I'll be honest, I had some interesting experiences with that. But that one was delicious. That's delicious. I might actually ask to swap that immediately with my Fanta normally that I have. Team leader is an experienced field agent with decorated track record. But Dumby, hi, how are you doing? Are you doing good? I'm a little bit grumpy and tired today because I think I said that yesterday. I don't know if I said it on my Discord, but I had to go to a wedding. And of course, in my infinite wisdom, my body decided that I didn't need any sleep. So I went to the wedding, sleep deprived as fuck. But it was actually a great wedding. I'm doing alright, mostly going to look. Oh, I see, fair enough.
포기를 모르는 마음 굳센 분이었는데도 말입니다.
I've never seen her just give up like that. She ain't the kind to be so easily rattled.
옆을 돌아봐 팀장님 표정을 보니 그건
So I turned to look at her, and the look on her face was...
허탈함이었습니다.
I saw that was the look of resignation.
그러고 남긴 말이 있었겠죠.
Would I be correct in assuming that she had something to say at the moment?
이번 작전은 실패했다. 그렇게
Mission failed, verbatim.
대체 누구를 받길래 그렇게 반응한 거야?
Who is she to immediately give up like that?
이곳에 중지 간부가 있어서는 안 돼라고 하셨습니다.
An officer from the middle shouldn't be here. Again, verbatim.
엄청나게 휘갈겨 놓은 문신이 있었나 봐. 그리고 거기서 보라색.
I'm guessing the guy had like a huge fancy tattoo that glowed purple?
어떻게 하셨습니까? 제일 먼저 눈에 들어온 건 그 알 수 없는 문양에 보라색으로 빛나는
How did you know? It was the very first thing I noticed about him, actually. That weird-looking purple glowing tattoo.
그래도 저는 승산이 있지 않을까라고 생각했습니다.
I thought that maybe we had a shot.
우리 삼과는 실적도 좋고 대단한 분들이 많으니까.
The UA Unit 3, after all, we were no slouches and we had some impressive name with us.
그럴 리가 있나?
You didn't.
그 이후로는 기억이 흐릿합니다.
And I do not recall much after that.
정신을 차렸을 때는 제 뺨이 바닥에 붙어 있었습니다.
When I came to, I was on the floor face down.
처음엔 아무 소리도 들리지 않았다고 생각했습니다. 가까운 데서 폭탄이 터지면 귀 근처가 울리지 않습니까? 고막이 터졌다고 생각했습니다.
At first I thought I was deaf and couldn't hear anything. You know, when a bomb goes off right next to you, you start ringing and all. Thought I'd burst my eardrums.
하지만 그게 저희 팀원들의 고함과 비명이 끊이지 않고 섞였던 소리라는 걸 금방 깨달았습니다.
But that wasn't it, no. It was my team shouting and screaming, and all of it combined into some incomprehensible cacophony. Just couldn't register it at first.
그걸 구분할 수 있게 되니까 그 소리들의 가장 밑바닥에 무슨 울림이 있다는 것도 깨달았습니다.
Once I recognized that, I also noticed a deep rumbling echoing underneath all that.
마치 지구 먼 발치에서부터 울려 퍼지고 있는 듯한 기괴한 울림.
A bizarre, terrible rumbling that sounded like it was echoing from a place far from the branch.
기괴한.
Bizarre rumbling?
예, 마치 폭발 소리 같았습니다. 근데 그 울림을 구분할 수 있게 된 게
Yes,
저만은
ma'am.
아니었던 것 같습니다.
It almost sounded like a distant explosion, and it seemed like the others were picking up on that noise too.
그 해적들도 갑자기 이상하다는 듯이
The
불안해했습니다.
pirates suddenly started acting all nervous,
심지어 그 중지에 작은 형님이라 불리는 자주차도
and
당황해한 것
even the
같았습니다.
big brother from the middle was rattled.
작은 형님? 너 확실하게 들은 거야? 아까 해적 부선장 말이 허풍이 아니긴 했네.
They all called him the big brother. Did I hear that right? I guess they were really a big fish looking out for the pirate.
네, 분명 그렇게 말했습니다. 작은 형님.
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. They called him big brother.
그 낯짝들 여전한지 궁금하군.
I wonder how these fools are doing nowadays. Oh, you have a history with them?
돈이 될 만한 놈들만 챙기고 돌아간다.
Only take the high valued hostages. We're leaving now.
저건 오재앙 중 하나야. 이곳에 다다르기 전에 떠나야 우리가 산다.
That right there is one of the 5 calamities. We have to book it before the thing gets here. We all dead meat if we don't.
하나 더 기억나는 건 팀장님입니다.
One last thing I remember is our team leader.
제가 의식을 잃기 직전 팀장님이
Right before I lost consciousness, the team leader, she
제 가슴팍에 자신의 사원증을 붙여주셨습니다. 그 해적들이 안 보는 틈을 타서.
stuck a employee card badge to my chest when the pirates were looking.
그때는 이해가 안 됐었습니다. 그런데 지금 와서 생각해보니
Back then, I didn't understand what she was doing, but now that I had some time to think about it,
막내인 제 몸값을 높여서 발견되었을 때 목숨을 건질 확률을 어떻게든 높여주려고 하셨던 것이었습니다.
she did that so it looked more valuable, so that they take me hostage instead of leaving me to die, who's just a rookie.
정리를 해보자면 LCCB 대원들은 전부 부상을 입거나
To summarize,
불명한
every
상태였고,
LCCB agent was either injured or unconscious.
계획에는 없던 중지가 끼어들고 거기에 더해서 그 녀석들도 쫄 정도의 정체물의 무언가까지
The middle got involved out of nowhere, and there was this calamity that even the middle bloke was scared of.
파일럿 씨, 지부의 좌표를 전달해 주실 수 있을까요?
Can you give the coordinates to the Lobotomy Corp branch, Mr. Pilot?
물론입니다.
Of course. Pilot produced a piece of paper that had been folded many times over and handed it over to Pulse.
꼼꼼하게 적어놓았습니다. 저들에게 들키지 않으려고 조금 은밀하게 숨겨놓았는데 이렇게라도 드릴 수 있어서 정말 다행입니다.
It's all right there, ma'am. Down to every last bit of detail you'll need. I'll hide it from the best of my abilities. I'm glad I was able to complete my mission at last.
잠깐만요.
Wait.
그 재앙 말인데요. 다른 특징 같은 건 없었나요?
That calamity. Was there anything else that stood out?
있을 텐데.
There's gotta be more.
흰색.
Pale.
분명 흰색인데 생전 처음 보는 하얀 듯한 아닌 듯한 뭔가 거대하고 창백한 인상이었다는 사실만
It
기억에
was
남습니다.
white. An off-color white.
그
Like,
떨리는 소리.
oh. It's the Moby Dick! Mobbing this dick! I'm sorry. Unlike anything I've ever laid my eyes before. It was towering and pallid. And that rumbling, I'm sure I've heard it before.
아, 유사의 그 특이점 있지 않습니까? 굽쇠가 합쳐질 때 나는 소리와 비슷했습니다.
Oh, right. It reminded me of the UCOP singularity, that rumbling. It sounded a lot like the tuning forks that have been combining stuff together.
그래.
Yep,
거의 다 왔어.
almost there.
저도 같이 가겠습니다.
Let me tag along with y'all.
어쩌면 지부 안내에도 도움이 될지도 모릅니다.
Could be a guide in the Lobotomy Corp branch.
LCCB와의 작전 통행은 예정되어 있던 사항이긴 합니다.
Indeed, this was a joint cooperation with the LCCB where they were supposed to accompany us to the Lobotomy Corp branch.
단테, 어떻게 하실 건가요?
What's your decision, Dante? Tell him while I appreciate his offer, I decline. People that get involved with us often don't make it out in one piece.
동카.
E-A.
우리가 너 살려준 거야, 짜샤. 빨리 고마워해.
Just saved your life? Mate, show some gratitude.
고맙습니다.
Thank you?
파일럿 씨는 LCA 팀이 도착할 때까지 대기하시다가 본부로 돌아가셔서 보고를 부탁드립니다.
Mr. Pilot, remain on standby until the after team arrives. Then return to your base and report your findings.
아, 함께하지 않는다는
Ah, so they declined, huh?
결정이셨습니까? 역시 들은 대로 시계 째깍이는 소리밖에 들리지 않으십니다.
The stories were true. I don't hear nothing but the ticking of the clock. Again, Dante, you have a tablet.
마음 넓으신 관리자님께서 직접 마음은 고마웠다고 말씀하셨다. 그 은혜까지 꼭 기억하고 돌아가도록.
Executive man and the endless generosity is also designed to thank you for your offer. Remember that as you return. Don't mind me. There's no reason why I'm putting this on screen right now.
알겠습니다.
Alright.
그럼 몸 조심하십시오.
Well then, best of luck to y'all.
그럼 제가 얻을 건
That's all I needed. Bye. Ugh. Shmuel was the first to leave the room.
아니, 만난 지 얼마 안 됐는데 헤어지는구만.
Well, this meeting was pretty short-lived.
저도 씨에게 안부 전해줘.
But say hello to Sada for us, will you?
그때 정말 고마웠다고도
And
말씀해 주세요.
please tell her that I'm thankful for what she did to us.
그때 저는 그런 얘기도 못 드렸으니까요.
Back then, I couldn't even bring myself to tell her that.
꼭 그러겠습니다.
I'll be sure to tell her that.
파일럿군. 그래도 잘 견뎌주었구려.
You haven't did well despite the tribulations, pilot.
이상.
Aw, Yi-sung, how kind of you.
누군가는 이 말을 남겨줘야 할 것 같았어.
It appeared to me that he deserves such words. Aw. Yeah, just ideal, mate.
저희 팀원들이
I want to see my team again.
막내라고 다들 엄청 챙겨주셨는데
They were also kind to me being the rookie of the team and all.
어쩌면 지부의 저희 대원 중
Maybe there are survivors at Lobotomy Corp branch. Pilot's eyes, which had been welled up for a while, eventually broke like a dam. Tears flowed down in his cheek to the ground.
우리가 꼭 구해 보이겠어.
We shall bring them home. You have my world. My world? My word.
반드시요.
And mine too.
이번에야말로
We won't fail again.
파일럿 씨가 전달하신 로보토미 지부의 변동 좌표를 확인해 보았습니다.
Have you examined the variable coordinates Mr. Pilot provided us? What exactly are variable coordinates?
저희가 찾고 있는 로보토미 지부나 청새치 항구상 같이 규모가 큰 배들은 대우수에 대한 부분적인 규칙을 유사로부터
Ships beyond a certain magnitude, like our Lobotomy Corp branch or the Marlin pod, receive partial law of the Great Lake with an encrypted form from UCorp.
둥지안의 대우수의 규칙에 대한 각 정보는 유사가 확보하여 엄격히 통제하고 있기 때문에 정보에 상응하는 대가를 여러 형태로 치러야 하고요.
UCorp holds a strict monopoly on the intel gathering regarding the laws of the Great Lake within the nest. Of course, the vessels that receive the intel pay various prices for that privilege.
그렇게 전달받은 부분적인 대우수의 정보를 토대로 자신들이 언제 어디에 위치해야 호수의 규칙에서 안전할지를 규격화하여 변동 좌표로 만들죠.
They use the partial information to calculate at which location their vessels must be during which specific period to ensure safe voyage and finalize it into standardized form known as variable coordinates.
항구선의 경우는 많은 고객을 유치해야 하니까 그런 좌표를 수시로 선박들에게 전송하지만
Port
필요가
ships
없는 폐쇄성을 띠는 배들인 구 엘사지부의 경우는 비밀에 붙여지죠.
Port ships also often send out their coordinates to other vessels as they want to host as many guests as possible. The vessels that prioritize privacy and secrecy, like the former L branch in question, will never do so.
그러면 로보토미 지부는 뭔가 보물성 같은 거니까 분명 암암리의 좌표가 비싸게 거래되겠네.
So the Lobotomy Corp branch we're looking for, it's kind of like a treasure ship. Yay, treasure ship! Then we're gonna go, there's gonna be a black market out there for people who are willing to pay big money for its coordinates.
훌륭한 추측이네요.
Impressive deduction.
게다가 변동 좌표는 일반적인 좌표와 달리 굉장히 긴 암호화된 코드예요.
Also, unlike normal coordinates, variable coordinates are composed of lengthy and encrypted codes.
그래서 호수를 항해하는 배는 대부분 호수 위에 위치하는 시설을 찾아가기 위해서 변동 좌표를 입력하여 항해합니다. 일정 주기마다 목적지의 현재 위치를 확인하는 궤도 자동화 기능이 장착되어 있기도 하고요.
Okay. Therefore, vessels sailing across the Great Lake start by entering the fucking Windows Defender is like, "Oi, mate, do you wanna hear about my stuff right now?" And I'm like, no, I don't. Based on that information, said vessels will follow a certain route charted via the automated navigation system that periodically confirms the current locations of the destination.
와, 뭔가 어려운 말이지만 어쨌든 파일럿 씨에게 얻은 정보를 여기에 입력하면 로보토미 지부까지 어떻게든 갈 수 있다는 말씀이네요.
Wow, there's a big word. So basically, if you enter the information we get from Mr. Pilot here, we can somehow find our way to the Lobotomy Corp branch.
유사가 관리하는 대우수를 넘어 외곽으로 가면 아무 쓸모.
It's useless in the waters of the outskirts beyond the borders of UCorp.
그렇죠. 그렇다 해도 로보토미 지부는 유사 안에 있으니 이 변동 좌표만 있으면 배가 항해하는 패턴을 파악하여 도착할 수 있습니다.
Indeed, but the Lobotomy Corp branch is within UCorp's borders. We have no trouble analyzing the vessel's travel patterns as long as we have its variable coordinates. Gotcha, then let's get a move on. Isang and Sinclair nodded with determination, while the other sinners followed suit and hurried on. Though I didn't catch a clear view. I think Ishmael nodded too. Ishmael, we are dealing with the beast. Okay. What the fuck? Why is there so many yap in this chapter, dude? There's just yap masters over here. Made our way past the mouths of the shipping containers, back to where we first docked. Saw Vigilius and Caron on a bench, watching us approach. The latter of the two was clearly suffering from crushing boredom.
카론, 아이스크림 먹었어. 차가운데 금방 없어졌어.
Caron ate ice cream. It was cold, but disappeared fast.
비리지 않았어?
Did he not have the putrid scent of the sea?
비려? 카론 그런 말 몰라.
Putrid? Karan doesn't know what that means.
그 생선을 핥는 느낌이라고 할까?
It's a flavor not unlike licking a fish.
노랑머리 생선 핥아? 그런 취향?
Blonde girl licks fish. Funny taste. Karan shudder shudder.
다들 얼굴들이 죽상이군.
Something happened by the looks of your faces.
무슨 일이 있었지?
Explain.
아니 그것이 말이오. 우리가 약속 장소에 도착했는데.
Allow me to explain. Upon arrival at the promised location,
같은 건 관심 없으니 무슨 정보를 얻었는지에 대해 요약해서 말하도록.
that's none of my concern. I only want to know what intel you have learned and make it short.
황금 가지의 위치를 알아냈죠. 대호수 한가운데에 있는 로보토미 지부고요.
You know where the Golden Bow is? It's in the Lobotomy Corp branch in the middle of the Great Lake.
당연히 지부에 박혀 있겠지. 그것뿐인가?
Of course it's a Lobotomy Corp branch. Did you learn anything else?
변동 좌표를 얻었습니다.
We obtained its variable coordinates.
뭐 당신은 고작 좌표뿐이라고 하겠지만 우리가 얼마나 고생했는지 들어보지 않는다면
You're about to say that's it? That's all you got or something? But just listen to the trouble we went through too.
그거면 충분하지. 칭찬이라도 해주고 싶어.
No, that's good enough. That almost makes me want to applaud you all.
어머나?
Oh my.
그리고
Virgilius, there was...
네가 말하려는 게 뭔지
I know exactly what you're about to tell me.
알아서 하지. 빠져 있어.
I will deal with it. Stay out of it.
이스마엘, 꽤 초조해 보이는.
You look impatient, Ishmael.
아마 그때 진행한 면담으로는 마음을 놓을 수.
I see that our earlier consultation did not ease your anxiety.
당연하죠. 제 목표가 시시각각 어떻게 돌아가고 있는지 알 수도 없는
Of course not.
상태에서
I don't even know what's happening with my mission. We're battling blindly through a misty sea.
이일 저일 챙겨가면서 나아가려고 하는 모양새를 쳐다만 보고 있을 수가 있나요? 돌아버리겠는데.
Yet here we are, driving our noses in, shoving our noses into everything, everywhere, driving me up the wall.
진정해. 네 인생과 함께했던 이 대호수도 모든 목적지를 돌아갈 수밖에.
Relax. You must know that no path is ever direct in the Great Lake.
제법 참을성이었군.
I did not expect this much lack of patience from someone who spent most of their life here.
관리자의 어깨가 적골이 난 것도 그 안절부절 못하고 있는 네 성미가 남긴 작품이다.
Can I also assume that the mess you left in the manager's shoulders, is also a consequence of your impatience?
그건
That's...
뭐 의도하지 않았다는 건 알겠군. 만에 하나 그런 일이 있었으면
Well, clearly an unintentional mistake.
내 앞에 자리하고 있진 않을 테니.
If it wasn't, you wouldn't be sitting here before me with your throat intact.
왜 생각이 멀리까지 가지 못하는 거지, 이스마엘? 지금까지의 기행에서의 결과로
Why don't you...
유추할 수 있어.
What is happening here in comparison? Like, this is so different from any other Kanto that we had right now. Why don't you fail to look further, Ishmael? By now you must have realized what awaits you in the end of this journey.
네가 안절부절 못하는 그 계약 조건, 그건 반드시 관리자가 이끄는 이 기행을 따라가다 보면.
The contact clause you're so impatient about to make an appearance as long as you follow the manager's peculiar misadventures.
자꾸 관리자에게 반목하는 행동은 그 기행의 속도만 늦출 뿐이다.
Dude, I want to know what the contract says. Your combative attitude against the manager will only delay that inevitability.
겨우 4번 겪은 일로 확신하라는 말인가요?
It happened 4 times. That's not a very big sample.
뭐 나는 그런 흐름을 잘 보니까.
Also, Virgilius, you're surprisingly calm about all this. All things considered. I expected you to just threaten her into submission at this point. Well, I'm good at reading how these things usually flow.
그렇게까지 말한다면 알겠습니다. 답답하다고 해서 제가 필요 이상으로 나서는 일은 없게 하죠.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If you're so sure about it, then fine. I won't let frustration get the better of me. I won't step out of line, not any more than necessary.
덧붙여 어쨌든 벌어진 일은 존재하기 때문에 상황을 설명하는 경위서 정도는 작성해야 할 겁니다.
Ishmael, what happened, happened. You will still have to write up a form explaining your actions and circumstances surrounding them.
얼마든지 해드리죠.
Gladly.
저 길잡이의 말이 들어맞는다면.
As long as the guide is right.
혹시 아이스크림은?
Have you bought us any ice cream by any? Nope.
아니요. 이 항구의 명물이라기에 궁금했건만 얌전히 타겠소.
Ye-sang, I'm so sorry. Bother not. I was merely curious about the faint ice cream of Merlin Port. I sure bought the busboat post taste.
이상 씨, 여러모로 고생이.
I appreciate the effort, Ye-sang.
알아주면 되었어.
Your appreciation is more than enough. Oh, I feel so bad for him. My boy. He's not going to answer me anyway, but what were you up to?
단테 씨가 물어봐도 의미가 없는 것에 대해 여쭤보시는군요.
Dante's asking a meaningless question. Thank you, Faust.
저들에게 옮기라도 한 겁니까? 이거 정말 고래 아이스크림이라도.
Don't let them rub off on you, Dante. What, was I actually supposed to bring a tub of whale ice cream for everyone? I do like that Faust just said, you know that answer. He's not going to answer. Why are you even asking? And you know what? Yeah, they got... Faust has a point. They weren't gonna answer. Why are you asking? Like, Virgilius is not going to answer you, my dude. Just stop asking. Stop fucking asking.
그 뭐냐, 이스마일 씨. 아직 로보토미 지부까지 도착하려면 한참 남았는데 그냥 평소대로 눈 붙이는 편이 낫지 않겠어?
So Ishmael, this lobotomy corp branch is still ways away. Why don't you rest up for a bit while you can? That's what we always do anyway.
아니면 내가 교대해 줄게. 응? 불침번에는 또 서질이. 일단 말이지.
Or at least let me take the next shift. I've done my fair share of... You know when you fake yawn and then you really yawn afterwards? That just happened. That just happened. Gregor yawns, betrays his confidence. Ishmael didn't care. She wasn't going to move from her station anyway. Ishmael looked like she was waiting for something to happen. Or maybe she was deathly afraid of something. She did not even for a second, leave the telescope, courtesy of Rain, most likely, installed on the modified Mephi.
좋은 자세군 물게. 경계의 실패는 부대의 몰락이니 경계를 게을리하지 않아야 한다는 건 내 오랜 신조였다.
It's a good attitude, Swabby. It's been my long-held belief that letting your guard down is to let your comrades down. Ask Otis her thoughts out of curiosity, but she simply replied that Virgilius had already acted upon the matter. The executive manager would not take action, then that was that. She also explained that while she would not hesitate to clash with Ishmael again should the need arise, she would not continue this pointless tussle that only lowered the team's morale. Guess that's good enough.
하지만 여기는 배 위고.
But we're in the middle of a lake.
아까처럼 그 뭐냐, 그 대호수의 규칙만 잘 지키면 여기서 갑자기 습격이라도 당하면.
As long as we stick to the laws of the Great Lake, I don't see us getting. Oh, for fuck's sake! There, ahead. Ishmael suddenly got up and hurried to the cabins as though she noticed something through the telescope. Attacked by anything. My bad. Gregor, please shut the fuck up. This is not the first time you managed to get us into deep shit with your fucking big ass mouth. Time to drift again, Redhead?
방향을 틀기에는 늦었어요. 저번 같은 건 안 돼요.
That's too late to change course. That trick won't help us here.
안개 생성기로 모습을 의도적으로 감추고 있다가 갑자기 나타났다. 이건 우리를 확실하게 노리고 있다는 거네요.
They went through the trouble of hiding themselves in an artificial fog of war. You're obviously their target.
우리 위치가 발각된 이상 따라잡히는 건 시간 문제일 거다.
Still a bit of time before they catch up to the ship, not that they know our location.
어떻게 처리할지는 알아서.
Deal with them as you will.
저쪽 배로 넘어가게 허락해 주세요. 관리자님.
Manager, permit us to board their ship. Are you sure that boarding their ship is good? It's the best course of action if we want to save our ship?
적어도 제 경험 안에서는
According to my experience, yes. Okay, I'll leave it to you then.
계속 그렇게 현명해 주셨으면 좋겠네요.
I hope you could continue to make wise choices like that. I signed with the belief, as she seemed to be going along with me for now. With that, I took a few steps behind the other sinners and watched her.
작사를 꽂아서 배를 강제로 붙일 거예요. 한 명은 키를 잡고 신호에 맞춰서 꺾어야 해요.
We'll hook their ships with harpoon, force them into melee range. Somebody grab the helm and turn it on my signal.
엔진도 적절한 타이밍에 꺼져야겠군.
Then someone should be at standby, ready to shut off the engine at the right moment.
어이 거기. 너는 여분 밧줄을 갖고 오고. 넌 조타실에 들어가서 대기해라.
Hey, you, bring some extra rope. You, wait for her signal inside the wheelhouse. Ishmael's explanations were rapid and confident. Otis nodded along affirmatively. The other sinners were quick to follow their instructions. Watching Ishmael throw the razor-sharp harpoon towards the pirate ship, started to feel like something was off. They were the sinners, working so well together like clockwork, but underneath all that, maybe what all mattered to them was their own goal. I was wondering if all the times we have spent thinking, hoping, contemplating about our futures together were pointless. This thought lingered for a while in my head. Everybody has their own goal, always has, always will be, dude. Hi. Hi, guy that made a little bit of the fan base upset because you're furry bait. Run away. Dude, really though? That was well done by the hamster, I guess. I should have known better. What the actual fuck was that? That was not planned. No. I refuse to believe that. Hand him over now. Use flame, but it's just perfect because I'm going to get flamed. Alright, street talk. Why are you looking at that? You're just looking at the fucking thing there.
Dive in +1, dive in +1. Nice, now break, now break. Save us.
Oh my god, my stomach.
Only you two alive, no heals.
Dude, I had that problem with
no heals?
Overwatch for no reason, dude.
But you're alive, sir.
Nah, like, Overwatch just lagged out for me for no fucking reason. It's super annoying. That was fucking funny message, though. That was funny. Light Titanium Imperium Ward 15 Plot 17. Did I get you curious? Check out discord.gg/OdysseusFF14. That is not me. That was the game. The game just decided to prove me correct. You are the credential. My people red belly. Wait, what? Hello, welcome back everyone. We're going back to beating the shit out of some fucking pirates. Of course I get that. What's her name? Ronya might go insane here. Oh my god, how did you win? It was hopeless. Sometimes I just wonder how they win. Not enough, not enough. That's good. That's really good. That's tier 3. You do not have enough energy to make that attack worth it, so don't. Oh, come on, Faust. Yeah, go again, Faust. Yeah. There goes my girl. No, I'm surprised actually. My team is mostly girls. I just realized. Like 4 girls and 2 guys. So this is favorite. This is really good. This is also okay. This is just better. How much charge do you have? You have no charge, dude. Can you please have some charge? Yep, nothing else matters. Come on. Oh, come on, hit better. Please roll head. There we go. Thank you. I know there is a fight here with the thumb as well, because I've seen them in the mirror world, right? And as there is chips in the background, it only makes sense for this here. Mersalt, do you have energy? Mersalt, please have more energy. Reindeer Boy though has it, so let's get energy and then get spend energy, then get energy immediately afterwards. That's how I like it. Rodion, okay, good, fair enough. You did beat the shit out of one guy, so that's okay. There should be actually enough. They shouldn't survive. Wow. Guy didn't even die. Reindeer Boy, go! Yeah! Fucking deleted his existence, huh? You're deleting everybody's existence here. Dominating, 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 dominating. Mersalt, you need more energy generation. Like, I can't... It's just incredible how little energy you generate, my dude. Like, I'm trying really hard to make you regen energy, but you just don't. Please grip correctly. Post, thank you. That helps. There we go, we got everybody. The princess didn't put her mask on, sadly. More pirates with more lore in between. Okay, we can do this.
버틀러 차원 가방 준비 완료했습니다.
Okay, let's see. Oh, first fight first, then pirate. Okay. So I want that. I want that. I want this as well. Just not because of the absolute resonance, or just because it's stronger. Give me that here, please. Okay, let's go. I want that shield for the Reindeer Boy because I don't want to use his skill 2 when he has 0 charge. I don't want him to decide to just slap his own team. That's just not good for business. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh my god, I rolled horrible for all of these. Reindeer Boy, do you have energy? You don't. Fast is fine, that's also fine. Just really wish you had something else. Oh, you got hit anyway? I wish I just let you block it though. Unopposed is good. Favored is really good. This is the hit that I need to keep doing because it gives you the most charge. What does this thing give? I see, it gives charge depending on how many times you get hit. It's really good on multi-hits, I guess. Alright. Princess, this is fine. I don't like doing it like this, because what I realize sometimes, you'd think it goes from left to right, but it doesn't. So that means if I do this like this, it could be that I get the tier 2 first, and then it hits one of my sinners, so that's why I'm going down to the other one, so I don't have to deal with that. The rest is completely irrelevant. How strong are you? Oh, okay, cool. It just gives you 2, it's really not that good. I wish it would give you more. Like 2 charges so little. Need to uptie him, I guess. Uptie him to 4. It feels like most Sinner don't get online until you uptie them to 4. Like everybody else is uptied to 4 but Mersault, right? And see what I mean, by the way? If I did it the other way around, I would have hit one of my guys. But this way, I don't hit one of my guys. Now, Reindeer Boy can hit them with the purple Gurple. I don't care about resonance. Oh my god, please have more energy! I just need you to have more energy than that. Come on. Reindeer Boy is doing good. Okay, Faust is winning that. Good shit, Faust. Let's see. Oh, Don is going to absolutely Shrek them. Oh, now I get Mersault to get the energy that he needs, huh? Go Don. You shall impale them all. Oh, Princess has her mask on. And then immediately the fight ends. I fucking hate how quickly I kill them all here. Crafty bastards, we're going to board your ship first. We got places to be, things to do, okay?
현올레 생각보다는 바른 대로 말하는 게 신상에 좋을 거야.
Now answer my question. Lie or flap your gums meaninglessly, and I'll tear your lips off your mug.
그럼 어디서 왔니?
Speak. Who sent you plonkers after Earth?
우리 부선장님을 건드리고도 멀쩡하게 돌아가는 놈들이 있을 수는 없지.
Can't let someone who dared to lay finger on our first mate leave in one piece.
그건 우리 조직에 대한 수치다. 후크 선장이 너희를 가만두지 말라고 하셨다.
Yeah, very breath brings shame on our syndicate. By Hook Captain's order, ye won't live here alive.
그거 참 아름다운 의리네. 나쁘진 않은 걸.
Ain't that bloody marvelous? I like seeing good camaraderie.
근데 혓바닥 논리라고 누가 그랬냐?
So, what I say about flapping your gums meaninglessly?
그따위 협박이 잘도 먹히겠다. 우리가 그런 거에 쫄릴 순둥이 같이 보이냐?
That's an insult. You think threats rattle us? We're not tenderfoots, you stupid sons of bachelors.
끈질기네 이것들. 기껏 부선장을 살려줬더니 고마워하지도 않고.
What a clingy bunch. We spared their first mate lives, and this is the thanks we get?
스미, 그 사람이 말한 게 이걸까요? 자길 건드리면 큰일이 날 거라던데.
Think that's what Shmi meant? That we regret if we...
아니야.
No.
치라는 건 고작
Juvenile whining. That's not from shame.
느끼는 감정이 아니야. 뭐?
Huh?
함께했던 동료들이 광기 어린 선동에 전부 개죽음 당해버리고 유일하게 들리는 소리라고는
When all your mates are dead, consumed and manipulated and led into the meat grinder by the collective insanity of a mad woman. When you're left in that endless void, that only sound of the beating heart. Wait.
그리고 그 꼬락서니 속에서도 살아남고 싶다는 박동이라는 걸.
Listen, Ishmael, you're kind of hot right now, but you're also making me very, very afraid. I'll be honest. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't want to be that person, but you're making me very afraid. You realize that your heart continues to beat because you're still desperately, pathetically clinging to life, despite all that.
그럴 때 느끼는 거야.
That's when you feel true shame.
아이, 기다려봐. 너희들 배를 보니까 정말 아무것도 모르나 본데.
Wait. Looking at the sorry state of your boat, I can hazard you have no clue what you're doing out there.
나를 살려주면 다 말해줄게. 그리고 그분께도 이야기를 잘 드려보겠어.
Spare me and I'll tell you what you need to know. I even put a good word for the bossman for you.
손해보는 장사는 아니잖아. 나까지 죽어버리면 그분이 오해를 하실지도 모르니까.
Nothing to lose here. Alas, you won't have anyone to put a good word if you kill me.
아, 그렇지. 역시 구미가 당기지? 만약 그렇게 되면 너희도
Am I
기적적으로
getting through yet? Spare me and I just might let you leave this lake with you.
이런 의미도 없는 뻔한 말을 일일이 들어주는 것도 한심해.
I'm tired of listening to this inane, meaningless piece. Please.
방금 저게 마지막이었죠? 다시 배로 복귀하면 되겠어요.
That was the last one, right? Let's go back to our ship. Ship was still deaf. Was still as deaf. Its sails fluttered as forlorn dance on the winds. Dude, these hooks must be a fucking bitch. Imagine it's a stormy day on the ship and then the hook fucking launches itself into your ribcage. Look at this, you. So something's been bothering me. Wasn't it weird how they all seemed so certain? If we keep going this way, we'd run into some other huge disaster.
특기할 점은 아닙니다, 관리자님. 저들은 자신이 우위에 있다고 굳게 믿었기 때문입니다.
Nothing of note, manager. It's but the byproduct of their firm belief that in their advantage of us.
그것보다 특이했던 것은 저들의 선체 아래에 날카로운 것들이 무수하게 박혀 있었다는 것입니다.
Oh fuck, what's happening here? Hang on. Oh shit. The fuck? How did this lower? Hang on. What is happening here, please? Oh my fucking god, on a bicycle. Help! Help! My microphone stand decided to fuck off. Hang on, chat. I'm trying to deal with it. Ugh. Okay, chat, I have dealt with the issue. I have observed an oddity, however. They have installed numerous spikes in the lower side of their ship hull.
백끼리의 충돌을 대비한 것 아닌가? 해상 근접전에서는 그런 일이 왕왕 있다고 들었다.
Are they not for ramming into other vessels? I have heard such tactics were occasionally used for naval combat.
충각을 노렸다기에는 위치가 배 바닥에 중점적으로 몰려 있었고 부식의 정도를 보았을 때 설치한 지 그리 오래되진 않아 보인다.
They were installed far too low in the water to be useful as a means of ramming other ships. It can be extrapolated from the metal levels of corrosion that the spikes concentrated on the keel of the boat have been installed recently.
배 밑바닥을 보았다고?
How did you see the keel of the boat?
가까우니 맑아서 보였다.
The water was clearer up close than it appeared from the distance.
밑에서 무언가가 올라오려는 걸 막고 싶었던 걸까요?
Maybe they were trying to stop something from climbing up the ship?
아니 배 바닥을 향해 돌진하는 물고기는 상상이 잘 안 되는 걸. 유리창이 돌진하는 천.
Gregor, for the love of fuck, please shut the fuck up. Gregor, you're gonna cause something to board us. Gregor! Gregor, learn from your mistakes. That is the third time you did that.
별거 아닐 수도 있잖아. 해적들은 미신 같은 거 잘 믿는다며.
Maybe it was nothing.
장시간이야?
You know how superstitious pirates are. What if it's like a good luck charm, maybe? Good luck charm.
역시 그 파일럿 대리와 동행을 해야 했나?
Maybe we should have let the system manager pilot tag along.
파우스트 씨, 알고 있는 거 없어?
Know anything about this? Throw first.
관련된 정보는 아직 업데이트되지 않았습니다.
No pertinent information has been updated. Pertinent information
호수의
has been
규칙을
updated.
유념하며 나아가는 것이 최선인 것 같군요.
The most we could is to ensure that we do not violate any laws of the Great Lake. Let's continue our journey into the laboratory cooperation with the variable variable coordinates pilot gave us. Paranoia of the unknown weighed heavily upon our shoulders. After an indeterminate amount of time.
오티스, 방향타를
Otis, we have to
방향으로
steer the ship port side.
뭐?
What? Otis was looking out ahead in the bow of the ship, whipped around. Whatever Faust said seemed to have hit her unexpectedly.
어이, 몇십 분 전만 해도 이 구역을 직선으로 빠르게 지나가야 한다고 말하지 않았나?
For A, it hasn't been an hour since you told us that we have to cross this line in a straight line.
예측했던 속도에 도달하지 못했습니다. 이대로 이 구역을 벗어나게 되면 다음 구역의 파도를 맞이할 겁니다.
We're falling short of our target speed. At the current rate, we'd be stuck by the next zone waves as soon as we exit here.
그게 이번 구역의 빌어먹을 규칙인가?
Is that the damned law of this zone?
맞습니다.
Indeed.
해적과의 전투가 빠르게 끝마쳐지긴 했지만 시간이 지체되었던 건 다르지 않았으니까요.
Okay.
변동 좌표가 안내하는 내용이
Though our
바뀌었습니다.
encounter with the pirates was rapidly resolved, we still fell behind schedule. The variable coordinates now points at a different route.
여기서 얼마나 더 썩어야 하는 거지?
How much time are we going to have to waste here?
안내대로라면 약 3일 정도의 우회 항로를 이용해야겠군요.
According to the variable coordinates, the next roundabout path will cost us 3 more days. Otis bit her lip with discontent before suddenly turning my direction.
관리자님, 이번 작전의 속도를 증진하는 것과 더불어 관리자님께서 중하게 여기셨던 LCCB 대원들의 구출 및 신병 확보 확률을 올리기 위한 묘안을
Executive
제안하고
Manager, I have a genius plan. A plan that will not only accelerate the operation, but also increase the chances of securing and rescuing the lives of the LCCB agents.
적어도 3일이라는 시간을 지체한 후까지 그들이 건강한 상태로 있을 것이라는 보장은 없습니다.
If they were to waste the 3 more days at sea, there were very little guarantee for their well-being. Well, what's the plan?
배를 돌리지 않는
We
것입니다.
keep going forward. That Otis slowly raised the acceleration level.
뭐라고요?
What?
제정신인가요? 파도가 올 것이라는 걸 미리 알고 그 안으로
Are you
들어가겠다고요?
nuts? We'll be sailing right into the waves, you know that?
파도에 대해서는 나도 들은 것들이 있다 물게. 모를 줄 알았나? 네 녀석도 파도를 겪고 이겨낸 경험이 많았을 거라고 보는데.
I know what the waves are, Swarby. I'm not as ignorant of the Great Lake as you might think. You have plenty of experience weathering and conquering waves as well, haven't you?
그야 당연하죠. 하지만 그건
정보가 부족해서 어쩔 수 없이 맞닥뜨린 파도들이었어요. 알고 지나간 적은 한 번도 없다고요.
Yeah, that's because they were unavoidable. We lacked enough information to take the roundabout way path. I've never sailed knowingly into the waves before.
하지만 이겨냈던 거지.
But you still prevailed, didn't you?
심지어 지금처럼 무한한 목숨이 아니던 시기에도 말이지. 그건 우리가 충분히 이겨낼 수 있음을.
This was when you didn't have someone to bring you back. I say that this is well within your capabilities.
더불어 작전 속도의 단축과 관리자님, 그리고 소수 졸개가 원했던 구출 확률 증가까지였는데.
Besides, there is the added benefit of accelerating our mission and the high possibility of rescue that the executive manager and a few underlings wanted.
이스마일, 너는 우리가 지지부진하던 게 영 마음에 들지 않았던 것만 같은데. 3일간 일광 건조라도 하고 싶어졌나?
It was clear to me that you, Ishmael, were not so happy with how slow our progress has been. What is? Did you suddenly gain a yearning for 3-day sunbathing break? Instead of responding to Otto's sarcastic remark, Ishmael squinted at the direction of the boat was speeding in.
물결, 냄새, 속도, 색깔. 회전 중인 흐리고 비린 청색 호수. 직접 겪어본 호수는 아니지만 저 호수의 파도에
The tides, the odor, the speed, the color. That lake over there, the blue whirling lake of murk and fish shriek. I haven't suffered its waves before, but I know many ships that have. Many of which now are lying at the bottom of the lake.
그게 우리가 되지 않으면 될 뿐.
Fine, as long as we don't join them.
저 만일 갔다가요. 아니다 싶으면 다시 돌아와도 되잖아요. 그렇지 않나요?
What if we just want to take a quick look, and if it looked like too much for us, we can just come back the way we came from, right?
다시 돌아간다고요? 이 호수에는 왔던 길로 되돌아간다는 개념이
Going back to there's no such thing as going back to this lake.
어떻게 할까요, 단테?
Your decision, Dante? Let's try following Otto's plan.
네. 구역의 경계를 넘어 지정한 호수로 갑니다.
Understood. Crossing the zone borders to the target lake.
맙소사. 오티스 씨.
You gotta be kidding me.
당신의 생각에.
Otis, you better be right. As soon as those words left Ishmael's mouth, there was a flash in the sky. Thunder? It's really starting to pour.
태풍의 눈깔 아니다.
We are in the eye of the storm. But the sky was clear just moments ago. How could this?
이미 파도가 밀려왔다는 거예요.
The waves are already here, manager. That was an entertaining display. Karan, this seems like a good opportunity to test that function.
버티기 모드.
Okay, switching to endure mode. What happened? That's when the reality began to sink in. What had happened, what happens to, and what will happen to everyone and everything at the end of this lake without preparation for what's to come. What should we do now, Ishmael?
대호수에 처음 항해를 시작하는 풋내기 선원이라면 한 번쯤 들었던 말이.
There's this adage that every greenhorn sailor of the great lake hears before they set their first sail.
만약 네가 어떤 파도가 일지 모르는 호수 속에 갇히게 된다면 믿어야 하는 건 단 하나다.
There is but one thing you can count on. If you found yourself in an unfamiliar lake whose waves are alien to you. Colossal wave rises from its crest before us.
조금이라도 늦게 돼지고 싶다면
Sick.
무기를 꺼내두는.
Ready your weapons if you want to delay the inevitable.
그건 너의 항해 실력, 말리까지 보는 길잡이 실력이다. 동료들 간에.
It's not your sailing prowess or your fast-seeing eyes of a pathfinder or your unbreakable bond between you and your mates.
많은 이들이 이것을 견디지 못하고 호수 밑바닥에 스스로를 제물로 삼는.
Many failures fail to endure this trial and instead choose to become sacrifices of the death of the lake.
뭐예요? 뭐가 기어 올라오고 있는 거예요?
Something's climbing onto our ship.
그저 어떠한 분노가 떨리고 제정신이 유지할 수 있는 너의 의지를 믿어야 한다.
Trust nothing but your own resolve to hold steadfast in the face of terror, in the face of calamity.
고작 호수가 너 따위에 잠잠해질지는 모르겠지만
Though the raging lake may remain indifferent to the will of your meager existence. Let's go! Well of Focus Hands takes damage when this unit is defeated. I can tell how much I can't tell how much HP she has, so you know. So we're just gonna roll for it? Oh my god. Reindeer boy, roll good. I need you to roll well. Yes. Alright, go. Vomit Prof. Okay, cool. Oh my god, Faust! You one-shot them. Go! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the best one. There we go. Kinda need to uptie Ishmael as well, but I don't want to uptie Ishmael when they have so low. Like, it's not a. How do I explain this? This is not a. How is your... You have that. Okay. I could go here, but this is just funny. Okay. I could uptie Ishmael, but I really don't wanna. It's like a 2-star ID. Or 2-star ID. And I wanna wait until I get a better one. This makes more sense if I get the better one. Like the Walpurgisnacht one that is coming soon, for example. Stop hitting my girl. It's not even my girl. I can't even say my girl. It's not my girl. It belongs to you guys. This is a support. Go reindeer boy! Well done reindeer boy. This. Yeah, you can do this. Listen, at this point, just rush it. Oh, last absolute rust resonance, huh? That was easy. Still seems to be significantly overpowered for this contour. No words come to mind to rightly describe that creature.
호수 밑에 사는 정체불명의 것들은 고래라는 이름으로 불리죠. 그 안에서 나오는 것들은 인어에 속하고요.
The unfathomable entities entering the depths of the lake are called whales, and those that emerge from them are called mermaids.
구멍 손바닥 고래. 정말이지. 마주치고 싶지 않은 고래.
That was the whale of the porous hat. I was really hoping to avoid that one. Is that one of the whales they were talking about at the U-Cop?
인어가 이렇게 배를 습격해서 공격하기도 하나요? 그리고 어릴 때 본 책에서 읽었던
Different mermaids, actually. Do mermaids raid ships too? I read about them once as a child, but they don't look anything like they did in the books.
인어라. 어릴 때 형이 인어가 그렇게 무섭다며 자기 전에 겁을 주곤 했었는데.
Mermaids, I still remember the horrible bedtime stories my brother used to tell me about them. So they make perfumes out of these things?
이번에야말로 좀 도와주지.
Fergie, isn't this a good time for you to lend us a hand for once?
잊었어? 저 양반 K사에서 우리가 묵사발 당하고 있었을 때도 눈 안 찌푸리고 구경하고 있었잖아.
Really? That's the guy who practically spectated like a bystander when we got slaughtered back at K-Cop. He didn't even blink.
아, 간간히 멀리서 손까지 흔들어주기도 했어요. 아마 제 손목이 부러지고 있었을 때라 손을 흔들어드리진 못했지만요.
Holy shit, you're fucking funny. He did wave at us though, but I couldn't wave back because my wrists were getting snapped in half.
물론 나라고 메피스토 팔레스가 침몰할 때까지 손 하나
Of course, I won't sit idly by as the Mephisto sinks, even if it comes to that, but... Oh god, fuck, Stoner, why? My face, ow, what the hell, Stoner? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Know that I will take action only under a very particular set of circumstances.
너희가 모조리 점령당하고 적들이 관리자의 머리를 박살낸 뒤 그 시침과 분침을
I figured that's the only time you step in which all of you are decimated and the enemies have crushed the manager's head and are about to tear their hands off that clock. Are you serious right now?
회사의 귀한 자원을 제가 눈앞에서 가만히 뺏길 수는
I can't allow them to take the company's precious assets right before my eyes now, can I?
그러니 아쉽게도 내가 나서는 장면은 너희가 죽고 난
So I'm afraid you won't see me step in before every single one of you are dead.
길잡이 씨, 실력 좋다는 거 좀 부풀려진 게 아니었을까?
It's the guy. They're really as good as they say. Maybe the stories they're about you, but just tell tales, you know? Don't say that, Rodeo.
그것은
That's no. Do not. That's just no. The two previous victims of Brigida's interjected, albeit in hollow voices, to rebut Rodia's rather dangerous remark.
그러니 저것들을 마저 쓸어버리든 같이 여정의 동반자로 합류시키든
Either you take them out, welcome them aboard with open arms, or whatever. I'm leaving it all up to you.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
Oh, I'm running out of Encapellum. Use my Encapellum. Okay, listen, manager. I'm gonna say this just once, okay? Please shut the fuck up. Why does everybody yap so much? Everybody just keeps yapping. Stop yapping. Oh, more of these guys? Okay. Ow! Ow! What the hell? I got double hit. Oh, look, it's falling off. Really should increase the gravity of that thing, shouldn't I? Just hit everything. Just dropping one of your bolts in your head. Oi! Don't be like that. To be fair, I already had a friend accuse me of something like that today, so, you know. Not the first. Everybody, go! 1, 2... One of these is good. Not this. This. I want this here, definitely. There. Oh no, I fucked up. I thought I had used it. That's really annoying. Okay. Doesn't matter really. This one, this one, this one, this one. Alright everybody, slap them. Mods, kill them. Mods, grab their balls and twist them. Alright, we did something. Okay, that worked. Right, that's this guy though. Don't hit my girl. Stop. There we go. Ah, didn't hit the last one. Oh, you staggered? Alright, let's check. Alright. I forgot he's going to get hit by Don. So Don is just gonna clear everything here, huh? Yep, Don is just gonna clear everything. Alright, enough. That is a lot of A-res, but, you know, not the best. This is good though. Oh my god, Don, what the fuck is your damage? Don is just gonna obliterate them all. There we go, overclock. Cozy bed. One, two. The princess has a mask out, everyone. They're fucking dead. I don't make the rules, they just are. Okay, cool. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I was about to say, just hit them. And that's another stagger. Okay, cool shit, everything. I shall impel. Fuck, dead as fuck. Oh my god, more waves, huh? This into this. Really? Alright, go. Oh, so you actually want to have heads on this one. Nice. Princess, spotlight's on you, come on. There we go. Oh my god, that's going to hurt so much. Told you. That did more than an ego attack. Oh my god, there's so much. Look at how much rolls I have now. What the fuck? I'm attacking so often. Why did I have 20 rupture on me? I mean, not that it really matters. You can put as much rupture on me as you fucking want. It's not gonna matter if you don't hit me. 1, 2, 3. You're fucking dead. Oh my god, all the rolls up. Oh, that's really not bad. I wish you hit a bit harder though. There we go. Not a stagger? Not a stagger. Dude, the fights take so long right now.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠. 추잡하네. 피날레를 시작하자.
Oh my god, right. That hits everything. Oh my god, that is the AoE. I didn't realize. The princess just went ham. The princess just went fucking ham. She did so much damage at the end there, but I think Ranger did the most. Scream.
이제
How many
몇 마리
left?
남았죠? 전부
No.
처리했다.
그럼 이것이 마지막이겠네요.
And this is the last one. There was also something off about those mermaids that crawled out of the whale. A feeling not so different from looking at an abnormality or distortion. Mermaids, were they human ones?
제 설명이 부족했겠네요.
I guess I should have explained it better.
단순히 밑바닥에 산다고 해서 고래라는 이름이 붙여지지는 않아요. 고래라는 것들은
Every creature that lives in the depths of the Great Lakes are called whales. Whales specifically referred to
호수에서 인간을 숙주로 삼는 모든 것들을 통틀어 부르는
everything in the Great Lake that can parasitize humans.
고래가 인어들을 낳는 거죠.
And whales give birth to mermaids. And where did the mermaids come from?
파도에 밀려온 고래에 먹힌 거예요. 우리도 비슷한 꼴이 될 수도 있고요.
There were people devoured by the whales that came from the waves. There's no guarantee that we won't meet the same fate.
알겠죠? 어쩌면 관리자님이 되돌리는 건 아무 소용이
See?
없을지도 모릅니다.
Now you know why you could turn the clock all day and fail to bring us back. I see now. The waves will be unrelenting and unabating. And Ishmael, who already weathered and braved these endless crashing waves, was starting to snap, strand by strand.
내게는 반드시 이뤄야 할 목표가 있고
Oh, hey, Spice Stoner. Did you enjoy that? I need to start adding some Lobotomy Corporation memes. I have a mission that I can't fail.
그걸 방해하는 것들은 전부
And I kill everything that stands in my way.
곤두박질 치면서 부서지는 한이 있더라도 도달할 거예요.
집념과
Oops.
투쟁심.
I accidentally skipped
모험을
that.
시작할 때 나쁘지 않은 준비물이지.
Even if I were to stumble, even every part of me were to fall apart, I'll see through it to the end. Determined and ferocious, both good attitudes to have in setting sail on an adventure.
본격적인 항해는 지금부터일 테니.
Because our voyage was just getting started. Is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Imagine going through a lake like that and you have to deal with this bullshit, dude. Jesus Christ.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Cruise party.
순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
Done. Please shut the fuck up. The lake.
호수를 바라볼 때마다 늘 일렁이는 모습에 내가
When I look into its water, I see the shimmering reflection. You look cute, Ishmael.
호수가 아무리 달라져도
Maybe I'm just
내 모습은
as reflected and twisted.
달라져 있으니 오히려 찌그러지고 일렁거리는 게
Maybe it's just as refractured and fractured like the reflection on in the water. Doesn't matter which lake we are on, it always looks so warped, so unstable. I happened upon Ishmael's musing around the time when we were on our way to the elusive Lobotomy Corp branch of the Great Lake. It's been a while since our last disastrous incident.
호수에 비춰온 뒤틀린 모습들이
Maybe my distorted reflections were just
어떤 것일지도 모르지.
me. Even from a distance, it was evident that Ishmael was gazing down into her own reflection in the water. I rested my wandering feet and decided to watch her for a moment. I wanted to see what Ishmael was looking at together.
손에 피가 맺혔었지.
My hands were peeling, bleeding.
소금물이 들어가서 쓰라렸고 당장이라도 그걸 잃지 않으면 정신을 나갈 정도로 아팠는데.
Seawater seeped through my gaping wounds. It hurt so much, so much that I thought I might faint if I didn't let go.
놓을 수 없었어.
But I couldn't. I...
무엇을 놓고 싶지 않았던 걸까?
What was I holding onto?
관리자님, 와보셔야겠습니다. 다음 좌표에 가까워진 것 같습니다.
Executive Manager, there is a matter that requires your attention. We are approaching your next on the next coordinates. Okay,
저도 보죠.
I'll go see too. Ishmael woke up from her introspection and straightened herself. She strode towards us.
앞에는 뭐가 있죠?
What's up ahead?
눈앞에 보이는 것과 레이더 상이 잡히는 것은
The radar caught something we have visual on.
한 척의
A
배.
solitary ship.
그리고 이번 호수에서의 대기는 3시간인 듯하다. 다음 호수로 갈
It looks like we have 3 hours to kill before we are allowed to move to the next lake. Unless...
관리자님이 요전번처럼 파도에 맞서게 허락만 해주신다면
the executive manager would authorize us to weather the waves once more. No, Otis. The losses were worse than anticipated, and remember that Ishmael said we were extremely lucky the waves came to us We were extremely lucky the waves that came for us were relatively manageable.
명령하신 대로
Yes, executive manager. Thanks to Otis, who quickly abandoned the idea, the sinners and I could observe this new vessel with somewhat lighter hearts.
다행히 해적선으로 보이지는 않아요.
Oh, what a relief. That doesn't look like a pirate ship, that's... Ooh. No, that's a mini cruise ship over yonder. Dude, every single time, Don. A veritable party ship. A vessel for partying. Even from this distance, I could see a colorful balloon and banners decorating the ship. Oh my fucking god, Don, are you kidding me? I love to party!
거기서는 모두가 나처럼 큰 소리로 소리 지르고 뛰어다녀도 혼날 걱정 없으니 얼마나 신나워!
None shall be vexed, no matter how I frolic at the party. Not will pay mind to how I leap and run and shout in there. What joy, is it not?
애를 얼마나 구박했으면 이렇게...
Berkey, go easy on the girl, why don't you?
저런 데에서는 보통 특산물 요리도 내놓을 텐데 술도 있고 거기서만 맛볼 수 있는 귀한 음식일 텐데.
But I'm sure they sell the local delicacies there too. Liquor, treats not found anywhere in the city. Rodi and Don Quixote both shot winking glances at my direction, then at Virgilius, then back at me. Virgilius shrugged. Whatever we decided to do was none of his business. Well, maybe he can tell us something about the Near Lobotomy Corp branch. Or maybe they know something about the LCCB agents. Fucking Don. Don Quixote was rhythmically swaying her shoulders. Maybe she was trying to imitate a Marlene dance he glimpsed back at the club. Hey-oh, allow me to ask thee and thy fine companions a few questions. Faint blaring music was the only response from the ship.
이 음악 때문에 안 들릴 수도 있겠어. 요새 음악은 지나치게 시끄러워서.
Maybe they can't hear over the music. Boy, music these days, they're just too loud for me.
건너가서 물어보고 그렇게 빠르겠어.
Be just fast if we head over there and ask them in person. I guess we can do a quick stop by and ask them a few questions. 3 hours to kill anyway, might as well make yourselves useful and collect some intel. Ishmael shot glance at Virgilius before starting at the floor wordlessly.
저 배가 누구의 배인지 어떤 일을 겪은 배였는지를 정확히 모르는 상태에서 간다는 것은 무모한 짓이라고 생각되지만 관리자님이 그렇게 생각하셨다면
I'd say it's a reckless idea to just roll up to a random... Oh, somebody got banned. Get fucked, Bob. Reckless idea to just roll up to a random vessel we don't know anything about. It's like its owner or its history, but if the executive manager insists.
네.
Sure.
건너가죠.
Let's stop by.
저거는 또 갑자기 오티스나 할 법한 말을 하네.
No, that's a very Otis thing to say, isn't it?
이렇게 하기로 했을 뿐이에요.
That's just the attitude I decided to adopt.
이제 이 보트를 사용할 수 있게 되었군요.
Now this boat will come useful.
이건 뒤집어질
With this boat not capsized?
구명조끼나 튜브는 안 넣어도 될까요?
Should I pack some life vests or a buoy? By the time 13 of us squeezed their way in, the skip was absolutely packed and precariously swaying. Some in their faces darkened with concern. Don't worry guys, even if you all drown, I'll bring you guys all right back. All right this ring. Just kidding.
자, 파티에 취해.
Right then, drink responsibly everyone. The man out there was extremely out of character. Virgilius waved at us. Does he know something that we don't? Probably. Let's be honest. Fucking probably. Wait, did Ishmael have a short hair there? Maybe Virgilius had short hair there. Bam 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 dum. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-bum. See anyone on deck?
기다려 보시오. 내가 배에 있는 힘껏 숨을 불어담아 소리를 질러 보겠소.
Wait but a moment. I shall use my lungs to howl a bellow so powerful that they have no recourse but to heed us. Ah! Shut it, you burst my eardrums.
그런데 이런 선상 파티 같은 건 우리가 막 들어와도 괜찮은 거야?
By the way, is it okay for us to just barge into a yak party like this?
그 뭐냐? 응? 초대장도 없을 텐데.
We don't have the like invitations or anything like it either.
주눅들지 마 그래. 이런 건 원래 같이 즐길수록 신나는 거야.
Puff out your chest, Greg. The more the merrier, right? They'll understand. In what universe are they gonna understand that?
닥치고 나발이고 목표는 정보 수집이에요. 헛짓거리하면 놓고 갈 겁니다.
Couldn't care less about the party. We're here to gather intel. Waste any more time, and I'm leaving you behind. Wow, this place is real fancy.
좋아 보이긴 하네요.
Numerous liquor bottles and half-eaten food were strewn half-heartedly all over the deck.
바로 직전까지 이 자리에서 파티를 벌이고 있었던 것으로 보인다.
It appears this party must have ended very recently and abruptly.
안쪽에 불이 켜져 있어. 잽싸게 가보거리라.
I spy a light shining from the ship's interior. I shall go swiftly like the wind and verify its sources. Is this a ghost ship? Are we in a ghost ship? Running sheer excitement from the party scuffled to the cabins.
시끄러운 게 하나 사라졌네.
That's one loudmouth gone then. Slammed his fist into the loudspeaker that's been blaring music this entire time.
이제야 살 것 같네. 귀 터지는 줄 알았어.
Heathcliff, what the fuck are you doing? Now that's a relief. I thought my eardrums were about to burst. I decided to remain silent. The music was pretty loud.
음악이 꺼지니까
Oh,
영썰렁해지는구만.
it's awfully quiet now that the music's gone.
그러고 보니 지금 상황과 비슷한 이야기가 생각나네요. 유모가 해준 옛날
Oh, this reminds me of a familiar story my nanny used to tell me. It's an old story, but Don Quixote returns with a dumbfounded expression on her face.
없어.
There was not.
뭐가? 음식? 술? 아니면 둘 다?
What was not? Food? Drinks? Both? There was no one.
그저
Yet
불만 켜져 있었다는 것이오.
the lights were left on, with nearly a soul to be seen inside.
방금까지 파티가 있었던 게 자명한데 사람 하나 없다는 게 말이 된다고 보나?
Ridiculous. It was clear to me moments ago that a large group of people were having a party at the deck. How could there be no one aboard?
진짜요? 뭐 숨바꼭질이라도 하는
For truth. Mayhaps they were busying themselves with a game of hide and seek. Yeah, everybody on the ship went to hide and seek.
이런 모임에 모일 만한 사람들이 그럴 거라고는 상상이 잘 안 되지 않니?
I know, right? Can't imagine that a crowd like that would leave liquor bottle behind. Would be the kind that enjoys playing hide and seek with like kids at a party.
그럼 사라졌다는 건가요? 여기 사람들이 전부. 그러면
So what?
이미 파도에 당한 배?
They vanished into thin air just like they were. Wait, did the waves already?
다른 가능성을 둔다면 배에 창고가 있겠다.
There's one remaining possibility: the ship's storage space.
그런데 파티를 하던 사람들이 이 모든 음식과 술을 내버려두고 좁은 창고에 우르르 모여 있다고.
Are you saying that the party people left all this uneaten food and liquor behind just to huddle at the cramped storage room?
아, 네, 딱 이런 이야기였어요.
I remember now. The story just went like this.
성대한 잔치를 한다는 초대장을 받고 어떤 저택에 들어갔는데 아무도 보이지 않는다는 거였어요.
Once a huge banner sent out invitations for a grand party. But when the guests arrived, they found the banner vacant and engulfed in deadly silence.
저희 노래나 다시 틀까요?
Oh, but we get the music going again.
라디오 작살냈는데?
Smash the radio, lad.
이게 파도에 당했던 배라면 당장 나가야 하는데.
If the ship was struck by the waves, you have to get out of here now.
그런데 열려 있는 어떤 방에서 자꾸 쿵하는 소리가 들리길래 들어가 보았더니
Then boom, boom, banging noises came from behind the door, slightly ajar. So of course they went to investigate and... Oh, quick ad break everyone, we'll be right back. Okay. Heisenberg. Right, there was one here. And here, here. I'm gonna go grab that one. I hear them. What the? That. Never mind that. I got it! What do you mean, game? This is a bug with the game. I had my guard up. That's how you skip a coin flip attack. Are you taking the piss? If you have perfect guard, you can't guard coin flip attacks anymore. It's a stupid bug. Miro, fucking get us the new update already. It's been ages. We had the same idea. We had the same fucking idea. That was funny. Man. One brain cell. Oh, that's why. That's why. That's what you mean. That's what you mean. Oh my god, that is actually... Hang on, I'm clipping that. Holy moly. To go up? Am I supposed to stay down? Am I supposed to do this Java? I want to say something. I can land on these. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Guys, help! Help! I'm getting bullied! I was getting bullied to kill me there. Took me fucking forever today. Welcome back, everyone. We are back from the ad break. Welcome back. I hope you had a good time there.
사람들이 두 팔을 편 채로 시체같이 뻣뻣하게 껑충껑충 튀어오르면서
There they were, bodies as stiff as corpses in rigor mortis, arms stretched forwards, hopping up and down.
저는 창고를 확인해보고 와야겠어요.
Oh, that's. I think I'll go check the storage space.
싱클레어군, 왜 그렇게 손바닥에 흥분하오?
Wherefore art thy pounds so sudden?
체질이에요.
It's genetics. Sinclair hurried, left the room in search of the ship's storage.
추는 춤이 한때 유행 중이었다는 이야기였습니다.
Which was the rage? Was the dance that was all the rage back then, apparently.
춤이라는 건 정말이지.
The art of dancing must truly be the art of great profundity.
별 이야기도 아니었잖아. 괜히 기대하게 만들고 말이야.
Well, I thought that was a damn squid. That was some dab squid. I thought it was actually going somewhere.
본인은 틀림없이 다시 살아 움직이는 시체의 이야기일 거로 생각했으나
I thought with quite confidence that this would be the tale of the living dead.
괜히 애 겁주기는. 꼬맹이는 어디로 도망간 거야?
Now what'd you do that for? You scared this kid off. Where did you go? I'll go find Sinclair. Oh, by the way, anybody here, when does the... Sorry. When does
여기는 순록 선멸 지역 진입했어요.
Mirror Dungeon stuff reset? Because I have to do it 2 more times. It's pretty dark in here. Hallway in the storage was significantly narrower than in the party deck. Had nothing but a faint, occasionally flashing lights to guide me through this dark hallway. I decided to proceed carefully. Seriously, this place is way creepier than whatever Hoon Long was going with the story. Sinclair? You there? I wasn't sure where these water droplets were falling from, but they were really getting on my nerves. I don't see anything here, not that I could see in the dark, even if they were. All I see is a very faint ray of light and... Sinclair? And Sinclair, it seemed to me that he'd been standing here for a good while. Exactly how long? I wasn't sure. Huh. Sinclair stood there like death. He looked up. What are you looking at? Now that I'm here, I noticed that there was something funny about the ray of light. I assumed that it was the light that I saw from the lamp or something, but no, it was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source. So the light shining was from the outside, maybe? No, that doesn't make sense either. We're deep in the ship's storage, big metal boxes with no opening for even a single strain of natural light. Besides, it's nighttime. This should get more and more bizarre by the second. Where's this light coming from? Sinclair, we gotta get out of here. Run, now! Come on! Fear of the unknown intensifies. What I saw defined every bit of common sense I had accumulated over the journey, and I had to get Sinclair out of there. I snatched and tugged his limp wrist. Come on, wake up! It seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back to the reality and began screaming. He bolted out of that room. Huh? The last lot, the plot. What in the bloody? There was a person floating up in the air. There was a floating in the air. Person floating in the air. That's up in the air.
이거 진짜 무서워졌는데.
Okay, now I'm actually creeped out.
사람 일리가 없.
Can't be a person.
그럼
Then there was.
네, 설명할 시간이 있나요? 당장 무기 들어요.
What, do you think we have enough time for a lecture? Prepare for battle. Prepare for battle! What the fuck are you? Oh, they do SP damage to the unit that killed them. Cool. That's amazing. Really needed that. This is her. I shall impale. I need Faust ego. And I need to uptie Faust ego actually. That might be a good idea for me to start doing. Wow, neutral really? Wow. Motherfucker's hitting hard here, huh? I mean, the SP drain is not that bad. Because the guys don't die quick enough. Like, I can have, like, 3 dash crashes with them. If they died immediately, that would be a problem. Don't tell me you have something here. No, that's good enough. Wait, I just realized they lose points if they roll heads. That's interesting. Sleepy. Sleepy panda is sleepy. By the way, I can already tell, I know exactly who'll be raiding out later. Because a certain friend of mine has birthday today, so we're raiding out to her. Fuck off. These guys, these guys, these guys. Alright, we got everything. 1, 2. There we go. That worked out in our favor, didn't it? Good shit. Yeah, just keep going, I guess. No reason to stop now. Dum ba-da-bow. Bow, bow. This one, this one, this one. Okay. Alright, good shit. Please roll heads. Please roll heads. Thank you. See, that's the damage I'd like to see. It's a lot of sinking also that applied there. Bam. This again. This. Tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 1. Because for some reason this is his best fucking attack. Oh, this is tier 1? Yeah, this is tier 1, this is tier 2. I fucking love that because it gives him so much energy, which he really lacks. Wow, stop it. Wow, that hit my poor Ishmael quite hard. Do we know the next Walpurgis Nacht yet, when it's coming? Because I'm really interested in getting some Walpurgis Nacht stuff soon. There, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, fuck off. Wow.
조용히.
There we go.
꿰뚫려.
Nice.
너희의 무기 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
Don't like that struggling very much. Do like the rest though, so let's go with that. Oh my god, can you not just hit double heads like that? I just realized that was really dangerous. I could have hit my own people there. One, two, and death. These are all whales, right?
너희의 무기 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
Which means they are cannibalizing. They are able to cannibalize people. Da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, let's go. The princess is here. You're dead as fuck, fuck boy. Almost. Close. No, actually you're dead. There we go. We got it, everyone. We did it. We defeated fish people. So they were mermaids.
아마 파티에 너무 열중한 나머지 규칙을 지키는 걸 잊어버렸겠죠. 그래서
Yeah, whoever sailed the ship, they were probably too distracted by the party to realize they broke the law of the lake, so they ended up getting devoured by a whale. This deserted ship is the aftermath.
우리 배가 규칙을 어기지 않았어도 규칙을 어겨 파도에 덮쳐진 다른 배와 얽힌다면 어떤 파도냐에 따라서 덩달아서 피해를 볼 수 있어요.
Even if you stick to every law of the lake, depending on the type of waves, if you get too close to the ship that broke the law, we could get swept up in the aftermath. The single lapse of judgment led to the chilling catastrophe. I remembered Ishmael looking into the lake, muttering to herself. I also remembered the rough, biting words she threw at us. It was the reality of the Great Lake that Ishmael survived before joining us. A place where even the smallest mistake could mean annihilation. A place where one must struggle endlessly to survive the terrible unknown. But this was kind of path Ishmael sailed before joining us. If only I'd known, then maybe I could have been more understanding of her. I kept going back to my crawler with Ishmael back at the boat works. I can't stop thinking about it.
내려온 인어들은 처리했지만 시간을 지체한다면 저것이 이제 우리를 노리려 들 것이다.
We have to inspect the mermaids that descended onto the decks, but lingering any longer may draw the rest of them to us.
파티는 끝났다. 복귀하도록 하지.
This part is over. Let us return to the ship. We left the cruise ship as fast as we could. After an indeterminate amount of time. So we didn't find anything. I made the wrong call. I should have made such rash decisions.
됐어요. 살아남았으면.
It's okay. At least we're still alive. That was that. Ishmael didn't say no more.
그래도 물자는 더 챙길 수 있었어.
It is fortunate, however, that we procured ourselves some rations for the journey ahead.
어이, 레이더 상에 아까는 잡히지 않았던 커다란
Hey, the radar called something. It's large.
좌표의 중앙과 현저히 가깝네요.
That's very close to the center of the coordinates.
그렇다면 이 점이
Then the dot on the radar has to be
21구의 로보토미 지부 객권.
the lobotomy corp branch of District 21.
잠깐 밖에서 바람 좀 쐬고.
I'm going out for some air. Ishmael slowly returned to the spot at the ship's railing where she stood muttering to herself. For a moment, I wondered if I should follow her like I did earlier, but maybe she wanted some time alone to think about things. I decided to leave her be.
정신 꽉
Get your shit together.
자꾸 감정을
Bury
내비쳐서
your feelings from them.
내 단 하나의 목표를 이루기로 했지.
Have a mission I but see to
작사를
the end.
그렇게 갈아냈는데
My one and only mission. I sharpened my harpoon for that one singular moment.
더 차가워지고
I have to be colder, harsher.
나에게는 꼭 이루어야
I have a mission that I can't fail.
그걸 방해하는 것들, 방해가 될 만한 것들은 전부.
Oh my god, I'm so tired. And if anything even dares to stand in my way, I'll... How long have I been streaming for? 2.5 hours. Okay.
어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Bam, 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 bam,
마시는 순간에는
bam,
생각나지
bam, bam, bam.
그러니 가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
God, Don Quixote, you like to yap. Ah, there it is. Our destination, the Lobotomy Corp branch of U-Corp.
파일럿이가 말씀하신 생존자분들
You think they're still there? The survivors pit mentioned? Pilot mentioned?
시간은 충분하오. 별일이 없었다면.
Unless aught has transpired since then, we still have time aplenty. Sinclair, Yisung shared their thoughts. A large structure loomed ever closer, out of her mist and line of sight. Okay, I'm gonna have a question asked here to the chat, or maybe to YouTube. YouTube. Why is there a branch here in the first place? Like, why is there a branch here in the first place? Like, Lobotomy Corp boxes, like the Lobotomy Corp and Capellan could be transported in boxes. There's no reason that there should be a branch here, honestly.
오, 크리피하군.
Creepy. Every sinner save for Ryosho froze.
그러니까 저게
That's the Lobotomy Corp branch?
지부라는 말이?
좌표 범위에서 한없이 중앙에 가까울 뿐더러 전달받은 정보와 크기감이 일치하는 것을 보아서는 그렇습니다.
We are as close as it's physically possible to be at the center area delineated by the coordinates. Structure, size, and appearance match the intel we received as well. The sight was enough to shut everyone up. Hope that any survivors in the structure was far too optimistic notion for what appeared before us.
흰 물체들의 사이로 로보토미 코퍼레이션의 문양을 확인할 수 있다.
I observed the Lobotomy Corp logo between the white materials.
그럼 진짜로
So that's
저게
really only smeared logo of the Lobotomy Corp branch glistered amidst the amounts of pallid, blasphemous fight. It was the undeniable reality we found ourselves in.
대체 무슨 일을 겪으면
What the hell happened here?
파일럿 씨의 이야기대로라면 쌍갈고리 해적단원들이 이곳을 떠나기 전 마지막으로 남긴 말.
Pilot said that the last thing the Twin Hooks pilot said before leaving this place was,
재앙이 오고 있다 였었나요?
"The calamity is coming," wasn't it?
우리가 일을 시작한 지 얼마 되지 않았을 적의 일이 생각나는구려. 이런 생체 조직이 들러붙은 분위기가 사뭇 흡사하군.
The sight summons my memory from the earlier days of this company. The manner in which the organic tissues are plastered over the walls is quite reminiscent of that experience.
T사 지부 때 그때처럼 안에 독가스가 차 있거나 하진 않으려나?
Back at D-Corp branch, right? Hope there's no poison gas trap or anything like that here.
당시에는 배신자가 있었던 것뿐이다. 이번 상황과 비교하기에는 적합한 비교군이 아니다.
At D-Corp, there was a traitor now amongst them. Thus, it would be false equivalency to use that experience to gouge the experience of this mission. Holy shit, I cannot read. You know what? I'm gonna find a way to give glasses to my model, and then you guys can just like redeem glasses when I start misreading stuff, so you force me to read stuff again slowly. At D-Corp, there was a traitor in our midst. Thus, it would be false equivalence to use that experience to gauge the intensity of this mission.
상황은 더 더 심하면
Yeah, I don't think it will be much better here, if not worse.
그럼 파일럿의
Then pilot's teams is already.
인어가 되진 않았으면 다행이겠군.
We should consider them lucky if they haven't been turned into mermaids. The calamity that the pilot mentioned didn't destroy the lobotomy core branch. It transformed this place into something uncanny, something so grotesque that total obliteration would have been preferable to whatever happened here.
세상에는 다양한 형태의 재앙이
Well,
있기 마련이니까.
destruction isn't the only kind of calamity in this world.
이 대호수에서는 5가지 재앙이 존재한다.
Well, the Great Lake is home to 5 calamities. Well, 4 now, I suppose.
무슨 뜻이야?
Whatever do you mean?
뜻은 차차 알게 될.
I meant that. You find out soon enough.
재앙은 아무리 조심하고 피하려 해도 찾아오는 법이에요. 그것들은 규칙대로 움직이지 않아도 되는 힘을 가져서 불현듯 찾아오니까요.
It won't matter how careful you are. At the Great Lake, the calamities will always find you. The laws of the Great Lake don't apply to them, making it impossible to predict their patterns.
지금은 그 재앙이 남기고 간 지옥 속으로 직접 노를 저어 들어갈 시간이군.
And now it's time for you to roll into the ruins the calamity left behind.
로보토미 지부는 바로 옆 호수니 쪽배를 타고 가도록.
Take the skiff to the lobotomy core branch. It's on the lake adjacent to this one.
만일의 상황을 대비해 나는 이 호수에서 거리를 두고.
I'll be keeping my distance and watching from this lake in case of an emergency. It's not exactly why you should be coming with us.
저 양반 수업을 누가 알겠어?
Who knows what the guide spot's thinking, eh? God, that's loud. To kick tinkering from Faust, the skid tied to the side of Mephistopheles began to slowly descend. It is the same skiff we used to get to the cruise ship.
이 배는 여러모로 자주 쓰게 되네요.
We're getting a lot of use out of this boat.
조망만 해서 아까도 그랬지만 영 미덥지 않단 말이지.
Still don't trust this dinghy. It's too small. The small engine on the cliff reeved gently and our short, sputtering journey to the lobotomy core branch began.
호수에는 원래 안개가 많이 끼나요? 아까 호수도 그랬고.
Our lake's usually this foggy. The lake earlier was pretty misty too.
주의하는 것이 좋겠어. 안개 속에서 갑작스레 나타나는 것은 모험의 기본 공식이니.
We must remain vigilant. Fogged up horizons are climate quite ripe for ambush. Forsooth, this is the #1 rule of adventuring tales. Ugh, that looks organic, and my brain is just like, no, it shouldn't. There was this growing sense of trepidation among the sinners as we climbed the pale membrane encaved stairs leading up to the lobotomy core branch.
어때 단테? 황금까지 느껴져?
Hey Dante, can you sense it, the golden ball? Not yet.
확실해?
Sure about that? Nadia was visibly disappointed. Maybe she was half hoping that I'd tell her that the golden bowl wasn't here. So we should turn around and head back to the Mephistopheles.
이런데 올 때마다 내가 유난 떠는 것 같긴 하지만 이번엔 좀 더 기분이 안 좋단 말이지.
I know I'm the worrywart of the team whenever we check out these places like this, but I have a really bad feeling about those guys. The closer we got to the entrance, the more reluctant the Sinner's Guide became. As though they were growing increasingly wary that some unseen enemy could be ambush them at any second.
뭐 하자는 거죠? 안 갈 건가요?
The hold up, aren't you coming?
너는 아무렇지 않은 거야? 우리가 느끼는 이 감각 오히려 너같이 호수에 익숙한 사람이라면
Don't you feel it, this
더 강하게
dread?
느끼곤 하지 않아?
I thought it would affect you the most. You're the one who spent years on the lake after all.
그래서 안 갈 건가요?
So that's what's stopping you?
야,
It's
안 갈 사람은 여기에서 기다리던가요.
wait by the entrance if you're not going.
아저씨, 한참 전부터 저 자식은 말이 안 통했었는데 뭘 기대한 거야?
What did you expect, mate? I've given up talking sense to her a while ago.
좀 협조적으로 바뀐 것 같아서 착각이었나?
Thought she'd gotten a bit more cooperative as of late. Guess I was wrong.
가긴 가야지.
Well, we do have to go. Mel appeared to be the only sinner uninterested in the Golden Bowl. The Golden Bowl, the unfathomable bone-chilling horrors of the lake. I was starting to believe that she considered it all of a nothing but obstacles between her and her mission.
건물 전체를 덮고 있는 이 흰색 점막 같은 건 무엇이오?
What may be this pale mucous membrane covering the entirety of the structure?
곰팡이 같은 걸까요?
Some kind of mold, maybe?
R 뭐
EF.
균류라고 하기에는 다른 특징들을 지녀야 할 터.
To identify it as fungi would require it to exhibit characteristics unlike the ones we can observe here.
내가 보아도 균류의 형태로는 보이지 않는 것. 오히려
I agree. They don't appear to be fungi. In fact,
살아있는 생체 조직으로 보이는 것. 혈관이 마구잡이로 생긴 것 같은 느낌.
they appear to be made of organic, living tissue. See the blood vessels there. They've grown into random shapes without purpose or intent.
어이가 없군. 이렇게 못들이
Ridiculous. I'm surrounded by if.
무슨 의미지?
What do you mean?
혼돈에서 피어난 작품에 패턴이 있을 거라고 보나.
Art reliant on the chaos of existence cannot create patterns such as these.
전체를 봐라 멍청이.
Look at the bigger picture, fool.
전체를 생각한다면 이렇게 필요치 않은 담론으로 힘만 빼는 것이 더 불필요해 보이는구려.
Gazing upon the bigger picture, I only see pointless disputation that does not but waste our vigor.
그대들도 멈출 생각은 아니지 않은가? 저기 이스마일 양은
Don't intend to stall, no? See thither. Ishmael already walks a fair distance away from us. Here's the Limbus company, guys, by the way. Just saw them at the end there. Ba-dam, ba-da-da-dam. Okay, so this is kind of funny. So you see how here, if I stop speaking, my mouth is closed, right? My mouth is still closed. I just have my fist in front of my mouth, and then the program doesn't know what the fuck to do. So it just randomly decides I have an open mouth. The whaler! Well, 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 what do we have here? I am absolutely not sorry. I don't regret anything.
여기는 순록 선멸 지역 진입했어요.
Don Quixote has stopped dead in her tracks. She was looking blandly at a section of the wall.
흥미로운 거라도 발견한 거야, 꼬맹이?
See anything interesting, kiddo?
여기.
Here, in the wall. Huh?
사람이 들어있어.
There is a person in this wall.
모형 아니야?
Maybe it's a sculpture?
모형이 이렇게나 생동감을 가질 수 있다면 내가 무릎을 꿇고 제자로 드리라고 하겠어.
If there's anyone capable of sculpturing something so true to life as this, I'll drop everything and plead the artist to take me to their student. Oh, you'd love to see the old Greeks, dude. Like, the stuff that they made with stone is just fucking ridiculous. They made cloth look realistic. Cloth. Do you know how fucking hard it is to make cloth realistic? Like, look at this shit, hang on. Hope this doesn't get me demonetized. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Like, look at this. Look at this. Oh, I fucking dotted that on accident. But look at this. Do you see this? This is made out of marble. Okay? This is marble. You're looking at stone here. Does this look like stone? Absolutely fucking not, okay? That is insane. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous, okay? That's kind of the thing you have to see. I would show you the entire thing, but sadly there's titties on it. And I'm not gonna have Twitch be weird at me when I'm showing artistic titties, okay? I'm just not doing that. If there's anyone capable of sculpturing something... Oh, yeah. Huh?
잠시만요.
No, are they the people Pilot was looking for?
이보시오, 괜찮은 것인가?
Ha, kid. My words.
제 거기에 말을 왜 거는 거야?
Why the hell would you talk to it?
이것 보시오, 이자.
Behold, this man is alive.
진짜 나 이렇게 소화 안 되는 기분 느끼는 거 오랜만이야.
Oh, this is the worst. This is absolutely the worst. It's making me real squeezy. Huh.
이보게들 꺼내줘야지 않겠소? 살아있잖소.
Hark, my friends. This man is alive. We must free him from this bond past taste.
그러고 싶어도 이미 늦은 것 같기도 하네요.
If you wanted to, it looks like it's a bit late for him.
잘라내지 않고서 꺼내놓을 방법이 있나 싶은데.
Total disassembly is the only way I see to getting him out of there. Huh.
뭐라?
What?
뭐 한두 번 보는 경험도 아니지 이제는.
Well, by now we should be getting used to these failures.
단단히 벽에 박혀 있다. 일반적인 힘으로는 분리조차도 어렵다.
His body's firmly lodged into the walls. No ordinary human strength could separate his body from it.
하지만 일반적이지 않은 힘으로는 반드시 이들의 형체가 부서진다.
With superhuman strength, you risk tearing the body into to several parts.
용서할 수 없는 악의 소행이로군.
Feed, this is an evil that cannot go unanswered.
억지로 쑤셔놓은 흔적은 없어 보이는데 놀라워.
Impressive. There's no sign of anyone forcing it into the wall.
아주 자연스럽게 전시되어 있군. 원래 이렇게 태어났던 것처럼 말이지.
It's quite a natural exhibition, as though this was how it was conceived from the very beginning.
이번에야말로 구할 수 있을 거라고 약속까지 했는데.
We thought this would be different this time. We made a promise. We gave a word. See, this is why you don't give your word anymore, motherfuckers. You say we'll try our best. Because at least then you don't give people false hope. We'll try our best. We're going in there, we'll try our best. Yeah, it's not as comforting, but it's much less comforting now for them. If you just say, yeah, sorry, it didn't work out. Oh, well, next time, don't worry about it. Unlike the other sinners, Ishmael didn't even spare a glance at those that were trapped within the walls.
관리자님, 저것들을 쳐다보고 있다고 황금 가지가 나타나는 것도.
Hey, Rusty Knife, how you doing? Hello, come in. Enjoy yourself. And just staring at them won't magically summon the golden bowl into your palms. Say something so we can move on. I guess there's nothing we can do for them. Still.
저는 누누이 말했어요. 쓸데없이 시간을 쏟고 싶지 않다.
And I said repeatedly that I don't want to waste time.
이곳에선 호수의 규칙을 신경 쓰지 않아도 될 텐데 좀 더 느긋하게 가도.
Don't have to worry about the laws of the lake here, so don't want to make this a more leisure.
둘러봐도 역시 아무도 없는 게 확실할 테니까요.
Sure, look around all you want, but you won't find any survivors here.
여기 있지 않은가?
A testament against thy claim is right there.
살아있는 척하는 것들이잖아요.
These things aren't really alive, they're only pretending to be.
하면
Yet,
이건 아무리 봐도 그것이고 그것이 지나간 자리에 멀쩡한 사람이 있을 리 없고.
I recognize these, the runes left behind by the thing. The thing that leaves nothing unchanged in its wake.
그것은 순식간에 모든 걸 집어삼키기도 하지만 다시금
뱉어내기도 하죠.
It could swallow the world in the blink of an eye, but it also spews it back out just as quickly.
그리고 그렇게 토해내는 것은
What it spews out never comes back,
결코
right?
온전한 형태가 될 수 없다고. 웃기잖아요. 그렇게 뱉어낼 거라면
Isn't it funny? It's going to spew it out anyway. What's the point of devouring it in the first place?
왜 마주하는 온갖 것을 다 삼키려고 하는지조차 모르겠어.
I don't understand. Why does it try to devour everything it comes across? Are you talking about that same well you mentioned before?
그 어떤 모험담에도 그런 어마무시한 고래에 대한 이야기는 없었어. 정말 고래가 맞는가?
In no tales of adventure have I heard of one mention of such terrifying whale. Is it truly a whale?
그러게 준비가 더 필요하다고 말할 때 듣지 그랬어요. 적어도 마음가짐이라도 달리 먹었을 텐데.
Then why didn't you listen to when I told you all that we weren't ready? If you did, at least we could have been in the right headspace for the lake. But no. So you're saying that that whale you've met devoured this building?
네,
Yes. Can you be so sure of that?
그 고래가 지나온 모든 길은 지금처럼 하얀 모습으로 뒤덮이니까요.
Because this pale ruin is what the whale leaves behind. Everything to its palate, like this building.
거수자 발견.
I have visual on suspicious individual.
환상체일까요? 여기가 로보토미 지부인 만큼.
Maybe it's an abnormality behind the lobotomy core branch after all.
그래, 차라리 환상체라고 생각하고 다 썰어버리는 게
Yeah,
낫겠다.
just say that's what it is and chop it down.
잠깐만요.
Wait a minute. There might be a survivor.
뭐지? 이 안에 인간은 남아있을 리 없다 하지 않았나?
Well, did you say there wouldn't be any survivors here? Which is it?
그래서 더 놀라워서 그래요.
I did, and that's why it's so incredible.
어이!
Hey! Ishmael, you shouldn't get so close to. Ishmael strides towards the figure.
이스마엘 씨가 뭔가 환상체 같은 정신적인
Maybe
것을
she's being
당하신 거
microtrapped by an
아닌가요?
abnormality?
그런 징후는 없었다. 저자의 눈빛은 지극히 평소와 같다.
There's no such signs have been detected, and there's nothing out of the ordinary in her eyes. Ah, la. The closer Ishmael gets, the more the figure body is taken over by the pallid off-white membrane. The voice grows increasingly incoherent. Oh,
말도 안 돼.
that's impossible.
분명 방금까지 사람의 말을 하고
Just now,
있었어요.
it was talking like a human. Ishmael,
봤잖아요. 분명
you saw it too just now. Ishmael, you have to get away from.
이럴 리가 없어. 내가 알고 있는 게
No. This can't be real.
이 호수에선
If what I've known about the whole life in this place, about the Great Lake,
지금은 감정의 동요가
she's
발생.
experiencing heightened emotion. Damn it, Ishmael! Could have asked one of the sinners to stop her, but before I even realized what I was doing, I was running towards Ishmael. I think it was guilt that pushed me to act. Guilt that I may have played a part in driving Ishmael to this point.
단테.
But you mustn't. Oh. But guilt can sometimes help. Face shifted again while I approached Ishmael. The white membrane covering the face begins to withdraw as though an unseen force is peeling off its skin. The mouth didn't come back, but the eyes looked at us unmistakably human-shaped. We're blinking with effort.
되돌아왔어.
The membrane is gone?
관리자님이 가까이 다가가니까 사라졌어요.
When you approached it, this damn white membrane, it faded.
황금 가지에 의한 중화작용으로 보이는군요.
It appears that the golden bow is counteracting its effect. Faust approached us.
단테 씨의 머릿속에 있는 그 황금 가지의 조각은 미력할지라도 이 백화 현상을 중화시키는 효과가 있는 것 같습니다.
It appears that the shard of the golden bow lodged into your clock is counteracting the infection of this palidification effect to a degree. The figure whose mouth was still wrapped under pallid membrane blinks warily, as though they could understand what we were saying.
중화
Counteracting?
아니, 그럼
So with the
황금
golden
가지가
bow,
있으면 이 인어가 지금 다시 사람으로 돌아올 수 있다고
a
그런
mermaid
말을 하는
can,
거죠?
the mermaid can turn back into a human? Is that what you're saying? Did I get that right, Faust?
충분한 검증은 되진 않았지만
Well, the theory has not been properly cross-examined.
가능성만이라도
Just tell me if it's possible.
말씀해주세요.
As though it was Claude, I've never heard such intense desperation in her voice before.
네. 적어도 이곳을 먹고 지나갔다고 추정되는 고래의 인어들은
Although it may be limited to mermaids of the whale that previously devoured the structure. Haha.
관리자 같아.
Manager Dante. Just what are you?
진짜 당신 뭐 하는 사람이죠? 꾸역꾸역 밀어넣으려고 노력했던 그날의 기억이 어쩌면 해결법이 있었을 거라.
There was nothing you could have done there. You couldn't have had the golden bow at that point, Ishmael. Come on, get it. Stop guilt tripping you like that. Realizing that there was something I could have done, the memories of that day, the nightmare that I tried so hard to look away.
자꾸만 눈앞에서 그려지잖아요.
Coming right back, right before my eyes.
저 고래에게 토해져 버린 채로 가라앉거나 떠다니고 있을.
I can see them vomited from that whale, sinking, floating in the briny sea, all of them. Ishmael looked at me with a vacant expression.
당신에겐 들리는
You hear it
거죠?
too, don't you?
그날의 파도 소리가.
You hear how the waves roared that day. Ishmael was right. Emotions of the past begin flooding, roaring before me. Ishmael. She stands alone in the sea of tall, roaring waves. I nodded carefully.
저는 항해사였죠.
Once I was a seafarer,
해결사기도 했고 뱃사람이기도 했고.
a fixer, a sailor.
그런 인재는 우리는 고래잡이라고 불렀어요.
Was wandering in that awkward middle ground, which we called whalers.
아세요?
That's weird. I don't know, it just sounds weird calling it whalers. I don't know why. Do you understand? No. Do you see them?
모든 걸 걸고 아무것도 걸 것이 남아있지 않은 사람들의 표정이.
Do you see the look of the fages who dared to wager everything and those who had nothing left to wager?
파도를 가르는 게
Whaling ships carry people like them across the waves. So you seen it yourself, the whale that devoured this place?
지금까지 우리가 만났던 고래들은 사람을 삼키면 아예 자신의 것을 재구성하여 바뀌게 만들죠.
The whales we've met so far transformed those they devour into something completely different, something completely unrecognizable from where they were before, rearranging and replacing their whole body.
하지만
That whale is different.
그 천백한 고래에게 삼켜진 이들은 하얀 막에만 감싸진 채 모두 그 형태가 온전하게 남아 있었어요.
Those devoured by the pallid whale aren't transformed, they're still themselves, just warped in a pale membrane.
그걸 온전하다고 하긴 좀 그런가.
I guess it's a stretch to say that they're still themselves.
외곽을 향해 키를 조종할 때가 간혹 있었죠.
Sometimes we'd sail a ship towards the outskirts.
그 온전한 척하는
There we see those ships, those
바다에 떠 있죠.
false ships.
성체 전체가 하얗게 변해버린 배가요.
The ships that have turned completely pallid.
고래잡이 사이에선 그런 배를 만나면 호수를 이리저리 돌아가는 한이 있더라도 반드시 피하라는 이야기가 전설처럼
It's
전해져.
old wisdom amongst whaler that those ships must be avoided at all costs, even if it meant going all the way around the lake there.
그 배는 원래 타고 있던 선원이 가지고 있던 습성이나 능력은 바뀌지
Because the
않은지
sailors consumed by the whale retain everything, their habits, their skill.
그저 호수를 돌아다니는 다른 것들을 습격하는 것이
Except they wander the lake only to attack everything they come across.
피쿼드호의 선장이었던 자가 있어요.
The captain of the Picoid, a ship.
그자의 목표가 그거였죠. 자기 손으로 그 창백한
She had a mission to hunt the pallid whale with her own two hands.
그 안에서 생활하는 내내 그자는 그 고래를 잡아내는 것이 얼마나 가치 있고 대단한 일인지 설교를
The entire time we sailed the Picoid, she sermonized our ears off about what a worthy, honorable mission it was to hunt that whale.
귀가 따갑기도 했고 저자가 제정신이 아니라는 것도 알 수 있었지만
It was annoying and we knew that she wasn't exactly all there, but
아니지. 어쩌면 우리를 미치게 하는 방법이
no, maybe she just knew how to sink the rest of us into the depth of her insanity.
어느새 우리도 그 창백한 고래를 잡는 것만이 인생의 유일한 구원이자 숙명이 되었죠.
Our mission soon became our very own. To hunt that pallid whale became our salvation, our destiny.
배 안에 모두를 미쳐버리게 만든 거예요.
The captain drove everyone in that ship mad.
결국 우리는 누군가 모든 힘을 뿜어낸다는 그 고래를 마주하게 되었고
When time finally came for that to face that whale, the whale from which all hatred, all the evils in the world spout,
처참하게 부서지고
we were promptly crushed, devoured, reduced to a scattering pile of driftwood.
차가운 물속에서 나무 토막을 부여잡고서야 제정신이 돌아왔을 때 눈앞에는
I came to, floating into the vast coldness of the sea. Holding on to my dear life, to a piece of driftwood, there was nothing left, nothing.
붙잡고 있던 것이 그저 나무 토막이 아니었다는 걸 깨닫고
But then when I realized that I wasn't holding onto a piece of the driftwood, but
그래서 용서가 되지 않아.
that's why I can never forgive her. At a certain point, this stopped being a conversation. My words grew increasingly aimlessly, like the vortex of the sea, endlessly swirling in place. Now that it was clear that what Ishmael's mission was, where the tip of a razor-sharp harpoon aimed. It was aimed at the captain that drove them all to their damnation. An overwhelming tide of hatred and obsession burned fiercely in her direction.
반드시 내 손으로
Going to kill her
죽여야만 해요.
with my own two hands. There was no room for reason or rationality to convince her otherwise. I suppose bringing up that I saw from Ishmael's obsession, a glimpse of her old captain, won't do anything to help us now. Ishmael, don't even know if that captain is still alive.
내가 모든 걸 나누었던 동료의 관짝을 붙잡고 살아남아 버렸을 때
My God, I'm very. I was desperately hanging onto my best made coffin, the coffin of someone who'd shared everything. That's when I thought the tempest. That's when I, through the tempest, saw the captain.
마지막까지 그 새끼는 먹혀가는 배 안에서 혼자 그것과
Saw the fucker standing alone, facing down that whale. So devoured her ship, laughing mad.
그렇게 목숨 바쳐 따르던 선원들은 바다와 외곽 위를 떠다니며 먹혀갔는데 한중에도 없었지.
A fiercely loyal crew were floating on the surface of the outskirts sea, powerless to do anything but to wait until they too were devoured, but none mattered to her. The bastard is alive.
살아있을 수밖에 없어.
She has to be alive still. She has to be.
그러니까
So, I have to find her.
우리는 그 선장을 죽일
We have to.
때까지
Not before we kill the captain.
절대로.
Ishmael. I wanted to ask her which we she was referring to, but I was starting to think that nothing I would say would improve anything if I didn't outright bring everything crashing down. That was when an imperceptibly light breeze broke through the silence. A solitary butterfly. Moved with grace, twinged with fragility, as though it did not fear the weight of its heavy silence. Looked a moment to gently flutter into a puddle.
나비네요.
That is a butterfly.
보통의 나비가 이런 곳을 날아다니고 있을 거라고 생각하나?
You think any ordinary butterfly would wander into a place like this? With a quick respite, the butterfly fluttered its wings and took off once again.
마치 따라오라는 것 같아요.
It's like the butterfly is asking us to follow.
한 성체가 코빼기도 안 보이더니 드디어 나타난 건가?
Is that an abnormality? Fine, I was wondering when they showed that ugly mugs. It might be a trap, but we're lost. It's the only thing that, with any sense of direction, we have to at the moment.
찬성하겠어.
I'm in agreement.
나 개인에게도 궁금함이 생겨.
I'm also quite intrigued by the butterfly.
이들은 계속 무슨 말을 하는 걸까?
What do you think they are saying?
무엇라 하고 있지는 않았어.
I don't think it matters much, does it?
듣고
No.
있었네만.
Oh well. Been leading them by ear, yet none of them had reached me.
일정한 규칙성을 띠고 있긴 하지만 해석은 불가능하군요.
They're speaking in certain pattern, though I am unable to decipher it.
일종의 부호 같은 느낌이죠. 음파와 암호 패턴의 체계를 활용하고 있으니까.
It's a code of sorts, a mix of sound frequencies and encryption patterns. Ah. Don Quixote was at the far back end of the line, looking back at the figure.
관리자 나리와 꼭 붙어 있지 않으면 해결되지 않을 일이었던가 보네.
Suppose it is true that without manager Esquire, there could be no solution to thy predicament. When I walked away, the pallid membrane grew over the face again, burying it, and it began to shamble. As Ishmael said, will they roam the Great Lake now, attacking everyone they've ever come across? Not only their physical senses, but also their sense of self, forgotten deep under the pallid membrane. Ugh, what a fucking nightmare. Jesus Christ on a bicycle. Okay, go. Oh, I fought against these in the mirror dungeon. Got fucking annihilated there. Yeah, that's Morse code. All the attacks are Morse code. Huh. It's an interesting detail. All of them to be Morse code. Sorry. Damn. God damn it. Nice, well done. 1, 2. This. Let's go, everyone. Beat the shit out of them. This fucking fish looks so fugly. There we go. Good job there, boy. You're not winning that one. Told you. Fucking told you.
아직 살아 있을 거야.
It's kind of interesting that they decided to call it like that bastard. Because you'd think if you know Moby Dick it would be the it would be the captain. She's not the captain she's talking about, but the whale. But it seems like at this moment it's actually the captain. She wants to kill the captain, which is an interesting change. Dude, can these fuckers stop, please? Okay. Last one. I don't care. Just slap it, please. You guys are so far ahead of them. Told you.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는
How much do we have left?
그러니
We have.
가릴 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
Huh. Okay. We're gonna level up after either this one or the next battle, so we can look forward to that at least. Use the Anchor Felon. Start getting it set up. I'm gonna get an ad break in a bit, by the way, guys, so if you want, go out, go stand up, get some coffee, stuff like that. Maybe don't get some coffee at 10 o'clock in the night, you know, then maybe that's not the best idea ever. Oh, 2-minute ad break real quick. First aid, influence. Can I have some bigger inventory space, please? This is actually kind of killing me at this point. Let's put some stuff at work here. Oh. Probably. Did that guy piss his pants? You will soon experience one of the greatest throwaways in this boss. I'm sorry, that guy pissed his pants. That guy fucking pissed his pants. I'm sorry, there was no way for me to sugarcoat it. That lady is in a hurry to go somewhere, but I wouldn't know where. But I know she's in a hurry. You know what, lady? You'll do it. I trust. Come on, you're almost there. There we go. There she goes. Look at her go. There we go.
Okay, one in melee, one in ranged.
Gather.
Go take it. Well, sorry, that was actually aimed at the CR. That's my bad.
Force everybody to be like with the weird, how she has been, etc., etc. No. Bullshit. I think it was Byakuya who did. I'm locking that in. Byakuya killed Chihori. I don't know if that's insane. I don't know if that's the right thing to say, but that is my guess. Byakuya killed Chihori, That is such a dumb fucking thing to say after playing the game. As if you would ever be so sloppy. You don't need to tell me that, really. Let's be honest here. I'm sorry, did you not? I didn't think this through. Who asked you for your fucking opinion? Opinion? Why did I cook it for so long? Why did I? I would know. Sorry. Back into the fight. Back into having guys fight each other. Dominating, that's some good shit. No, you're gonna be struggling. There's nothing I can do about that. LIIIIIIIIIIIIIIIImbus company, guys. Huh? Oh no! There goes all my damage! I went all my damage, Chad. My reindeer boy rolled low. He could have done double the damage. This. You have enough for one, so let's go. Nice, well done there, Don. Did you just take down 2 people down at once? Consume up to 50 dolphins. I don't know what to do exactly with that yet. I need to, like, find out. Anyway. Oh. Fucking exploded. Nice. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hold that for another 2 hours, so I'm gonna do 1 more hour. Because I literally just almost fallen asleep with my eyes open. Like I just felt myself fall into the sweet embrace of the hypnos. I even drank an entire fucking energy drink before that, you know? Still didn't matter. Oi! Mersalt, please roll correctly. Oh, the princess has the mask on. She hasn't reached the final stage yet. She's also not going to reach the final stage yet. She's just not. The mermaids. I think there's less of them now. Someone stood there waiting for us. He must have arrived much earlier than we have. Quite the arduous journey you endured. The butterfly we were following folded its wings and settled gently into his sloshing head. What the fuck am I looking at? Why do you look like the assembly? It's because of the suit. The figure voice was clear and precise, unlike that of the mermaid. And not like an abnormality. I didn't expect to still find any unharmed survivors. No, wait, is he a distortion? Oi, Clockhead, you friends with that bullhead? A distortion? Like that Bing Bong Bar's Friar's owner from earlier? I see that many of you are rather flummoxed by my appearance. It is but one of the many ways one may choose to understand the journey in this world, that is the world. So please do not be so wary. Oh, Diane splishes and splashes, so that's how you're gonna call it? Okay. Okay, that's what we're gonna call it now. Under the night sky where the stars have gone out, I await the coming dawn. Call me Rim. Rimworld?
통성명할 생각은 없으니 질문만 하도록 하지.
We're not here to introduce ourselves, so why don't we cut to the chase?
이곳에 온 이유를 대라. 미친 인어들만 존재하는 이곳에 뚜렷한 이유 없이 온 것은 아닐 테지.
Explain yourself. You must have some reason for this, for coming to this mad mermaid-infested place.
분명 시추선에 정박해 있는 건 우리가 타고 온 보트 단 한 척뿐이었다. 그런데 이놈은 어떻게?
We didn't see any boat other than are owned by the docks of this structure. So explain how you.
내가 바다를 건너려고 한다면 배는 필요 없다네.
I have no needs of ships. Should I? I have no needs of ship. Should I wish to cross the oceans?
이것은 순전히 그대들을 보기 위해 온 것이지.
I am simply here to have a look at you.
우와, 인기가 많아진 기분인걸요?
Ah, we're really starting to put our name out there.
그대들은 가지의 황금빛이 비추는 곳을.
You are those who follow the bow golden ray.
그걸 알면서 우리를 보러 왔다는 건
Okay, if you're here to see us, knowing what we're looking for.
설마 그거야? 우리에게 황금 가지가 어디 있는지를 알려주겠다.
No way. Are you about to tell us where the golden bow is?
아니, 딱 봐도 그걸 방해하려고 왔다는 게 더 맞는 거.
Isn't it obvious that he has to stop us from?
맞어.
Yes, indeed, I am.
요새 왜 이러지?
Yes, you quite literally are, darling. You quite literally are incredibly off your game. Man, I'm really off my game.
가지를 이 건물 안에서 찾으려고 한다면 그저 시간의 무용함만 깨닫게 될 것이오.
To seek the bow within the structure is to understand the futility of time. Still can't seem to sense the golden bow in the depth of this branch. There was truth to what he said. The bow was no longer here.
그렇다면 어디로 가야 한다는 것인가?
But then where to must we journey?
가지에 이끌리는 게 비단 그대들뿐이 아니라는 건 진작에 겪었겠어.
I'm certain that you're already aware that there were parties other than your own that are interested in the bows.
심지어 겨우 얻은 하나를 빼앗기기도 하였지.
You surrendered one to them after toiling for it, in fact.
어떻게
How
그것까지
do you
아는
know
거죠?
that?
원래는 외곽만을 떠돌아야 할 고래도 그 영롱한 눈부심을 오롯이 느끼고 있지.
The whale, once fated to roam the outskirts for all eternity, is not drawn to that same incandescent gilded calling.
황금 가지로 인해 외곽에 있어야 했던 그 고래가 둥지 안에 이 유사 호수까지 왔다는 말인가?
You're saying that the whale came from all the way from the outskirts all the way to the great lake of Yukop for the golden bow?
틀림없이. 그리고 이 건물에 있던 갸냘픈
And swallowed the structure whole with the golden bow.
여기 있던 환상체들도 그 이끌림에 몸을 맡겨 웅대하고도 가늘은 고래와 함께 떠났다.
Abnormalities he also left with that magnificent yet fragile veil, drawn by the self-same calling.
그러니 자네들이 쫓는 것은
What you seek is no longer to be found here.
그런 정보를 왜 저희에게 알려주시는 걸까요?
Excuse me, why are you sharing this information with us?
황금 가지가 누구의 손에 들어가든 그 쓰임이 어떻게 되든 그건 작은 나이의 짓에 불과하네.
It matters not who claims the golden bow or to what end they use it. It's no more than a mere fluttering of wings.
우린 단지 그 나이의 짓의 울림을 좀 더 나은 방향으로 이끌어.
Simply seek to steer the echoes of that fluttering towards a better direction.
우리? 누굴
We? Who are you talking about?
모든 걸 지켜보며 때를 기다리는 별의 주인들 자들이요.
We are those who watch all, who bide, those who bide the time, those who will be sovereigns of a star.
동시에 모두가 같은 별이 될 수 없는.
Yet we are those who cannot embody the same star. Are you talking about the Lobotomy Corporation? Or are you talking about Carmen, actually? A red mark fiercely bashed before his head. I've seen that mark before.
지켜본다라.
Those who watch, you say. He's saying shot a silent gaze in Rim's direction. Rim?
그렇다면 그대는 구인회의 끝에 대해서도 알고 있는가? 과거의 벗들이 어떻게 무너져 버렸는지 아느냐는 말일세.
Have you also watched the breaking of the league then? Have you any idea what the fate befallen our old fellows?
알고 있어.
I do.
그 또한 지켜보기만 하였는가?
Yet you have done naught but observe.
이상 씨, 혹시 당신의 옛 친구 중
Is he one of your old friends, you say?
그대들도 잠시 겪었던 면면이요.
Part of my life you have witnessed afore.
구인회가 분열될 때 뿔뿔이 흩어졌던 이들 중
One of those nine, those who left the League of Nines scattered into the wind.
내게는 바다로 간다 이야기하여 놓고
You have last uttered to me that you would journey to the ocean, yet.
나는 한때 그중
Yes,
하나야.
I was one of them once.
대답해주겠네, 이상. 내가
I shall answer your question, Yisun. You asked whether I have done naught but watch.
그것은 오문이요.
Vacuity, what does that mean? Why do I have to keep looking up words when I'm playing a video game? God fucking... The Korean video game is teaching me English, dude. Lack of thought or intelligence, empty-headedness, stupid. Could have just said stupid. That is a stupid question. Anyway.
끝장이 났다 하였으나 그것은 누군가에게 또한 시작이었어.
For you, the League is dead, yet for some, its death was but a beginning.
자네가 가장 잘 알 텐데.
I'm certain that you are well aware of that yourself.
그 상태가 끝인가 시작인가 그것을 객관하여 정해 놓는 건 이다지도 의미가 없어.
When does something end? When does something begin? The distinction is arbitrary and signifies null.
예증은 영지형에게도
The shattering of the League was a beginning for Brother Young-ji as well.
그래. 그대는 일찌감치
I see, you have cast it aside a long time ago.
세상의 줄기를 볼 수 있게 된 걸세.
Well, its eyes were simply open to the stem of this world.
간결하고 중요한 단 하나의 줄기.
So I was considering making an all-encompassing theory about this game. The more I play about this game, the less I want to do it. So much shit, dude.
그것만 느낄 수 있게 된다면 그 외의 것들은
Once your eyes are open to it, everything else becomes
낙화와 같이
as hollow as the fall of wilted petals.
이거 하나만 대답해 주세요.
I just need to know one thing.
당신의 말대로 이곳을 삼킨 고래가 황금 가지를 먹었다면, 그리고 그 가지가 정말로
If the golden bow is inside the whale that devoured this place, and if the golden bow can really
이 백화 현상을 덜어주는 게 맞다면
somehow counteract the palidification's effects. Ishmael's breathing was quick and light. She couldn't finish her sentence.
당신이 생각하고 바라고 있는 것이 옳다겠어.
It can be said that indeed what you believe, what you wish to be true, is correct. I see. I hope I have been useful signpost to you all.
또 어디론가 다름하는가?
To where do you seek to depart again?
그때는 바다와 강과 도시가 어디에 있는지만 알고 고여 있기만
I was once a mere pond who only knew where the sea, the rivers, and the city were.
지금은 직접 내 날개로 다가가고 싶어.
Now I seek to reach there with my wings. That is all.
잠깐. 그런
Stop right
정보를
there.
아는 놈을 호락호락 보내줄 것 같은가?
You know too much. You think we're just about to let you leave just like that?
유감이요. 지금은 손에 움켜쥐어.
Pity.
나는 흘러내.
Try as you might to hold me now. I flow betwixt your wings. Well then. With that, he stepped into the puddle and disappeared into its depths. Alright then. I don't know what to think about that, to be honest with you guys.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는
Ba-da-bum,
순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다.
bum, ba-da-bum, ba-ba-da-da-da-dum, dum. Bam, ba-da-bum. Bam, ba-da-bum, da-da-da-dum, da-dum, ba-ba-ba-da-da-dum. Pallet beep taps began to fill the void room left behind.
저자의 영향으로 인해 인어들이 습격하지 않았던 것으로 짐작된다.
Can be deducted that it was his influence that kept the mermaids at bay.
어째서였을까?
But why?
이성이 휘발되어도 어떤 에너지의 흐름에 대한 본능은 남아있을지도 모른다는 추론만이 가능하군요.
Can only theorize that the primal sense of certain ebbs and flow of energy remained even as their reason eroded.
겁이라도 먹었다는 건가?
He's saying that he scared them off or something? Sinclair, on his forehead there was... Yeah. The one who bisected Chroma with a flick of his wrist. The one who silently approached me to talk. I remember the one marked with the bright red spot. So we have now another group of angels, of people. I wouldn't say angels, that seems weird. They just seem angelic to me, but I don't think that is a correct statement of their being. Oh, you guys are healing, that's cute. How about you heal these... No, sorry. I'm not gonna say it. Heal these nuts! Got him! I'm sorry. Oh, it shut. This got staggered, thankfully. How quickly did you explode already, dude? Oh my god, I'm gonna hit somebody again. No, it doesn't seem like it actually. Please roll high, thank you. Wait, is the princess already going to... Okay, this guy's gonna probably... The manager is going to go ham. Not enough yet. Yeah, do this. It doesn't matter right now. You're not gonna get anything higher. I hear the whale noises. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, come on. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. You already killed him. It's fine. Don't worry about him.
조용히 한결 낫네요.
Nice! Well done, dude. Not well done. Better done. Much better done. Just fucking end its life, please. Mods, end its life. I have that joke now in my head and it's not going anywhere. I got them in my head and they won't go. Been it in my head and they won't go. I got them in my head and they won't go. Oh my fucking Lord Almighty in heaven.
실시.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Nice. 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 Well done. Ooh. No, come on. Crit a bit hard. Dude, why did you all roll tails? All of you. I was fucking joking, yo. Why did you all roll tails? What was that? Also, the music is way too exciting for what's actually happening. I'm just saying, it's not that exciting. Do I have to fucking look away? For guys to start rolling heads? That's good enough. Come on, come on. Yeah! Nuke it! Okay, cool. Oh, come on, man, Salt, you could do better.
결국은 이렇게 떨어지죠.
There we go. Yeah, he has enough for one. Oh, she has no sanity, I just realized. Okay, let's go everyone, hit it. Well fucking done. Is that enough to kill? It's not, damn it. Okay. Well, yeah, you're struggling, it's hopeless. How about you fucking just die, mate? Have you considered that? Have you considered just dying a horrible death? Don't worry about it. Salt is here to help you. You know, now that I realize how I talk, I realize there is a reason probably that I don't have many sponsors or many ads. I really do not talk ad-friendly at all, do I? Oh well. I don't want to censor myself for advertisement reasons. That's good. Are we gonna kill everybody here or do we have another round? We have another round. We have another round. Nice gripping. Let's go. Come on, there we go. Good shit, dude. Good fucking shit. Nice. Oh, she has the mask on. I didn't realize. Sure, I guess. Not that I care really. They should all be dead. The princess is out. Princess does so much damage with her mask on. It's not even fucking funny. Did you really survive at 5 HP? Fuck off. Dude, how many of you fucks are here? Go away already. How is the festival? Like the festival will end. How does it not talk to the other one? There's a mask on. Oh my god. Kidding me. I just want to see that attack again, but the enemies don't survive long enough for
자의
that.
말대로 여기엔 황금가지가 없어 보이네요.
Looks like Rim wasn't lying. I don't think there's a golden bow here.
제게도 가지에 대한 감각이 느껴진 건 없었으니까.
Oh, I don't feel the bow either.
이제 어떻게 하실 거죠?
Now, what will you do?
우리 외에 지부에 남아 있는 자들은 모두 오염되어 버린 것 같다.
All organic matter other than us in the lobotomy core branch have doubtlessly been infected.
림이라는 사람 말이야. 그 표식이 있다는 건
The Rim guy, if he's gotten that mark,
지난번에 만났던 날아다니는 파란 꼬맹이랑 비슷한 놈이라는 건데 괜찮을까?
if you think he's in cahoots with the flying blue kid from before, are we gonna be okay?
확실히 결과적으로만 보면 저희를 도와주긴 했었죠. 아주
No, he
조용히
did help us in the end of the day. Even he approached us very quietly.
우리가 뭘 어쩔 수 있지?
NWCD. What are we supposed to do?
그렇네요. 저희가 할 수 있는 건 없었겠죠.
I guess so. There's nothing we could have done.
하지만 데미안은 저희를 향한 악의는 없었던 것
Still,
같았어요.
I don't think Damien held any animosity against us.
내
Not
놈한테만큼은
against you,
없었던
maybe.
걸 수도. 관리자님, 그자가 믿을 수 있는 자인지는 어떠한 증거도 없습니다.
Executive Manager, I still remain doubtful of that man's intention.
결국 그자들의 목적이 무엇인지 명확한 말도 없이 내빼지 않았습니까?
Didn't even share with us their goals before fleeing the scene.
야, 그래도 얼굴 튼 사이니까 뭐라도 알 거 아니야. 뭐 없어?
Oh, you must know something about the bullhead. You knew that bloke, didn't you?
내가 알던 그와는 너무도 달라진 터라.
Rim has changed too much. I can't even begin to fathom his intentions. Let's get out of here first. It's pretty clear that the golden bow isn't here anymore.
남아 있는 이들은
What fate befalls those who remain?
우리가 손쓸 수는 없다.
A fate we can do nothing about.
알고는 있지만
Well aware yet.
네 생각 대충 알 것도 같지만 포기할 건 포기해라.
I think I understand how you're feeling, but sometimes you're just gonna learn to let it go.
이미 늦은 것도 있는 법이더라. 살아보니까.
If there's anything I've learned from my life, is that some things are too far gone to be helped.
알겠어.
Very well, Sir Heathcliff.
웬일이래? 남 위로도 다 할 줄 아는 사람일 줄이야?
What's gotten into you, Heath? I didn't know you knew how to comfort someone like that.
알르니 죽지.
I wasn't going to suffer the last gloom. With the pallid mermaid's unintelligible signal echoing behind us futilely, we decided to leave the lobotomy core branch. We'll likely never understand them. None of you know Morse code anymore? Is Morse code really not that used anymore? That's impressive.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간은 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
하우스가 나설만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
No golden bows, no survivors.
허탕.
TFN.
아니, 새로운 시선의 작품을 볼 수 있는 기회였으니 나쁘진 않았군.
No, there was a good chance to observe art crafted from a different perspective. I suppose that it wasn't for nothing.
뭐 괜찮지 않겠어? 보통 이렇게 털리는 경우는 다음부터 대박 날 징조더라고.
Well, we're going to be A-okay. A big win always follows a big loss like this.
아무래도 그 가지를 찾으려면 호수 한복판을 해적거려야 할 것 같은데 수영을 배웠어야 했나?
We're going to have to scour the middle lake to find the bow. Maybe I should have learned how to swim.
그자의 말대로라면 황금가지는 창백한 고래가 삼키고 갔다는 거예요.
If you had to believe Rim, the golden bow is inside the pallid whale.
정말 가는 것이요? 그 풍차만한 아니.
Are we truly searching in? Oops, are we truly journeying in search of that pallid whale?
창백한 고래를 찾으러 말이오?
A whale as big as a as large as a mansion? No, as grand as a castillo.
그만한 걸 우리가 잡을 수 있을까?
Can't we even catch something like that?
그리고 잡는다고 해도 황금 가지는 어떻게 얻어? 다시 뱉으라고요?
Even if we catch up to it, then what? Ask it nicely to please duke the golden bow back at their palms?
돌아가는 편이.
Guys, maybe we should just go back.
돌아간다고요?
Go back?
그게
돌아가면 그 다음은 어떻게 하실 건가요? 황금 가지를 포기한다?
And then what? What are you going to do after we go back? Just what? Just give up the golden bow, just like that?
그렇게 아무렇지 않게 없던 일로 하고 그 다음 작전으로 넘어간다?
Pretend like nothing happened and just move on to our next mission.
황금 가지를 이런 식으로 포기하는 게 이 집단에서 용인되었는지도 모르겠지만
I don't know how or when it became acceptable for this group to throw away a golden bow just like that, but
그게 어찌 되었든 저는 돌아가지 않아요. 여기까지 내가 어떤 마음으로 버텨왔는데.
not me. I'm not going back. I've endured too much to go back now.
이 망할 회사에 들어오고 줄곧 버티고 있던 이유는 항상 하나뿐이었어.
There was just one thing that kept us from going into the shitty company. One thing.
파우스트.
And you know what that is, Faust.
이스마엘 씨의 말씀대로 이 정도의 상황에서 황금가지 수복을 포기하는 건 허용되지 않습니다.
As Ishmael said, abandoning the golden bow retrieval in the present situation is not permitted. Success is still within reach.
하지만 지금 당장은
But we cannot move at this moment.
베르길리우스 씨와 합류해서 추후에 대한 논의를 하는 편이 적합할 것 같네요.
It would be best if we rendezvous with Virgil before discussing our next course of action.
그건가? 이번에도 그 거지 같은 호수의 규칙 때문이지.
I see. It's the stupid law of the Great Lake again, huh?
네, 그렇습니다. 약 2시간.
Yes, it is. We have 2 hours remaining.
참 잘했어요, 히스클리프 씨.
Oh, good work, Heathcliff. You're so smart.
이런.
You little. Whoa. Sudden shock shook everyone. Let's get out of here first. What madness is this?
안개놈으로 선박 여러 척을 관측했다. 단 메피스토 팰레스의 윤곽은 아니다.
I observed multiple ships on the horizon beyond the wall of the mist. None of the silhouettes resemble Mephi. What the? Misfire maybe?
아니 잠깐만.
Wait, look around.
언제냐? 원래 여기까지 물이 차 있지 않았었잖아.
They'll be up to our britches in any minute. As the skipper said, when we first got into the branch, the water level was down there, but now it had risen and not high enough that the waves were lapping at the platforms we were standing on.
만조군요. 이 호수는 시간이 흐르면 수면이 높은 고저차로 오르내리는 현상이.
It is high tide. It appears that this lake's water level rise and fall depending on the time of day.
뭔가 발사되었다.
They have launched something into our direction.
충격에 대비해라. 또 온다.
Brace for impact. Here comes another. Oh, not a misfire then. Numerous harpoons suddenly riddled the ground we are on. We are being bombarded with harpoon shots, flung with nary a care whether they hit someone or not. I just realized, I was wondering, like, why is there no cannon fire? Of course there's no cannon fire. The head doesn't allow cannon fire. Ryusho parried a few harpoons away with the back of her sword, but they were simply too many.
그래, 쌍가오리 녀석들인가? 끈질긴 거 하나만큼은 정말 존경스럽네.
It's those Twithood pirates again, huh? Gotta say, respect their tenacity.
관리자님, 당신이 기어코 살려두었던 그자가 부른 찌꺼기들이겠죠?
Those trash are here only thanks to your very stubborn mercy, Dante. I don't think so.
그런 말 마시오. 관리자 나리가 행했던 건 누구나 하기 어려운 숭고한 판단이었어.
Say no such thing. What manager Esquire did that day was judgment most noble. It was not an easy decision for so.
잠깐. 조금만 머리를 굴려보면 알 수 있잖아.
Wait, just use your noggins for once.
우리가 호수에 묶여 있는 것처럼 저것들도 호수에 묶여 있을 거 아니야.
They're bound to that lake just as we are to this one.
뭐 작살을 실컷 박는다고 해도 이 너머까지 배를 직접 끌고 오지 못하니까 그 사이에
The harpoon is all they want. It's not like these swords can drag the ships towards us. So in the meanwhile, was it no?
보통 해적들이 작사를 날리는 건
That's not what the pirates use harpoon for. So that's how.
우리가 갈고리를 단 건 지금 같은
Now you know how they call us twin hooks.
작살 타고 싶은 사람 나요다.
Ready, kids? Who wants to ride a harpoon? Dude, these guys are persistent assholes. Jesus Christ, chill. You're gonna kill your entire crew over this? Really, dude? Let it go. Like, calm the fuck on. Nice, well done, everyone. Well done, Don. You did well. Please roll high. Please roll heads. Yay! It rolled heads. Look at the damage. Look at the fucking damage difference. Faust. Thank you, Faust. Faust just punches the guy in the face. Again, bleeding our guys is not a good idea. I can tell you that right now. Bleeding our guys is not a good idea. The princess thanks you for that bleed. And he will absolutely use it against you. Oh well, not my problem, I guess. No, this one, and this one. Not looking too good on the end there. Lose your HP. Oh my god, this motherfucker won. Told you. There. And there we go. Nice.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Nice. Good shit. Good shit. Bloodthorn. Ah, okay, cool. That works. That works very well, actually. No, not that. Everything else, though, is completely fine. Did you see this fucking battle here in the middle happening? Nice. Nice. A lot of nail damage. How many of you guys are here? Just die already. I didn't even check how much energy he has. Manager is just shredding enemies left, right, and center. I don't think they're going to oh my god, are you kidding me? I don't think they're going to survive the damage output, no. Told you, he's dead. Not surviving that. Oh my god, there's more people. Is there any problem for me just doing this? I guess no. Just hit 2 of them at once, why don't you? I do love the spotlight on the princess when she has her mask on.
한결났네요.
There's a permanent flashlight on her. Flashlight? Spotlight, there we go.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도 피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
I'm going to call it here today.
할 것 없이 마음껏 마셔.
I'm really way too tired. I really should have slept, but you know, it happens. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to send you all over to Claire, whose birthday it is today. So when you go all there, please do me a favor and just say hi and happy birthday to her, okay? In any case, thank you all so... I didn't want to clip that, damn it! Any case, thank you all so much. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a fucking amazing time. This game is a fucking blast. Where is she? There she is. Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good time over there. And be good, okay? See you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye. Please don't tell me we're going on an ad break now. No, we're not. Good. Alright, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye. See y'all.